Yo.
Call of Duty, baby, let's go!
I'm sorry, I'm being very cringe here. I'm sorry, Junior. Let me just check to see if my live is working. I'm sorry, I'm being very cringe here. I'm sorry, Junior. Okay, yeah, everything is working. I'll make myself a little smaller. See how that is. Yeah, everything is working. That didn't look good. Alright, back to where it was. There we go. What did I just do? What did I just do? All right. I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, there's my microphone. Woo! Woo! Ugh.
Kids, where's my pants? Kids, where are my pants? Am I supposed to wear shorts? Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready for Cod Next, baby. Honestly, I've never really cared that much about these events. They happen every year. Why do I keep hearing a fucking, like, iPhone ring? Like an iPhone notification thing. Like, I'm not getting any texts, and my text alerts don't even sound like that. They sound like... or something like that, right? Although I think I changed it recently. What the hell? You guys saw that too, right? It's glitching out a shit ton. Hold on, let's see what the chat's saying about this. The chat loading in. Why is the chat loading in? Oh no! You guys saw that, right? It like glitched out massively. And now the chat won't appear, but I think it's because I'm streaming. Wildcat's streaming this? Is he at the event? Oh no, he's at home. I thought Wildcat was at the event. He's watching it just like everyone else. Alright, well, I'll watch his reaction to it later. Right now, it's about me, baby. It's about me, baby. By the way, I was there on Avengers Day when Captain America got captured or lost or whatever the fuck happens in the... That Avengers game sucked. I honestly hate that game, but the merchandise is actually pretty solid. Not gonna lie. And they did a really good job with the Spider-Man suit. That they did really good of. So to my understanding, the beta is this Friday. Up only a minute. I think the live stream's a little slow. It's a little like a couple seconds back. But you guys will catch up to where I am. That's what I hate about live streaming, is that it's not fully live, which is why like sometimes you'll have people like read things like a minute later than when you texted it, and it's like, because that's just how live streaming works. It's just the broadcast is always like a couple seconds behind, man. Yeah, like you guys are like 20 seconds behind. I'm already like 20 seconds ahead. Okay, so they're showing all the bits from the trailers we've seen. MV Movement. Oh, shit. Movement, official timekeeper. Oh, let's go. Let's go. This live stream is sponsored by Activision. Depiction of vehicles, weapon, or gear. I don't give a shit about that. Show me some blood. Show it. Woo! I'm turning down the volume a little bit. It's a little loud. Woo!
Talking about a dick.
What? What did you just say?
They stand before the people as manipulators, controlling power. Now I'm on the elevator. The truth lies, we holding up a detonate. Cut the beat, go dog. We them regulators.
Yeah, okay, that's actually pretty sick.
Welcome to
Not gonna lie.
Cod Next, live from the Capitol.
It's nice to watch.
The tape and open the dossier. We have a packed show for you today with an exclusive look at all
They're
things
actually in
Black Ops 6,
Washington,
including
too.
our first ever deep dive on multiplayer.
That's really cool. I'm just gonna watch the ducks in the background, bro.
Zombies map, Liberty Falls. We also give you the drop on all things Warzone.
We're taking you to Area
On all
99
things
and we're
new.
taking
It's
over
Warzone.
200 global creators with us.
Hold on.
Welcome to Call of Duty Next. This is Black Ops 6.
There we go. Just making sure that the audio of my laptop doesn't interfere with my microphone. Oh, okay. Okay. This is cool. Okay. What are they doing? What is this? There's like a bus thing that you could be a part of? That's cool as shit. That is cool as shit.
The creators have arrived.
Oh,
The
yeah.
game is loading
Look at this. This
It's
is live.
time to introduce
Look
you
at this giant ass
to
place.
Black Ops 6
I want to get
multiplayer.
invited to this shit. Invite me. Fuck's sakes, man. Shit. I need a vacation. Vacation just for playing games, bro? Sounds like it. So this is gonna be the multiplayer trailer that we've seen, right? Yep. Okay. It's the trailer they already released. So they're just showing this while they prep stuff. Then I can tell. The multiplayer already looks good. I think personally this shit looks amazing. Look at that, bro. That's fucking sick. Dude, this is some like fucking there goes my hero. That's what I see. Woo! This shit actually looks fucking fire. I hope we can play as Woods in the multiplayer though. I hope we can play as Woods. I know it'd be impossible because of the story, but I would love to play as Woods in this. Just saying. And man, like, I need my guy that looks like Solid Snake, alright? Look at this. Oh, Lord. This looks fire. Alright, what's my mom sending me on fucking... What's she sending me? Oh, she's sending me a beautiful sculpture from it. Thank you, Mom. Damn. Look at this, man. Yeah, it keeps lagging out. I think they're having issues with broadcasting here. Yeah, I already have the game pre-ordered through
Pre-order
Game
the Vault
Pass.
Edition and get the Hunters vs. Hunted Operator Pack, the Mastercraft Weapon Collection, the Season 1 Black Cell Bundle, and more.
See, nobody's paying attention to us.
Oh, buddy, that was one hell of a trailer. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
That was
everyone.
one hell of
I'm
a
your host,
trailer.
Golden
You're
Boy,
right.
And this is Call of Duty Next, the official reveal of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Of course, I'm joined here at the desk by Stephanie Snowden. You got the senior director
Hey there,
of
Stephanie
Studio
Snowden. Hi there,
Communications
Golden
here.
Boy.
Man, I can't wait to see what we have in store today. Black Ops is a special place in my heart. It was the first esport that I ever got to cast. So this is a great experience, and this is freaking wild stuff.
It's amazing all around.
What?
The energy in here is incredible. But it's been a long time since we have had the opportunity to talk about a new Black Ops game out in the world.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Damn, does it
It's been
feel
3
good
years.
to be here
It's been 3
ready to
years.
reveal Black
right.
Ops 6. We've got some incredible developers who are going to be joining us at the desk throughout
Yes.
the day. Lots of new to talk about, and even the opportunity for you to earn some new loot just for tuning in.
It's as simple as that. Make sure you stay tuned throughout the day, as you will have a chance to unlock in-game rewards for Black Ops 6 just by
I don't care about
watching
this stuff.
this stream. That's all you got to
To
do
be honest,
on the
this doesn't
official
interest
Call of
me.
Duty Twitch and YouTube channels. And you can see the
I see
awesome
tiger
things.
stuff.
A lot
I
of
want it.
tigers. You know, tight like a tiger, all across it. All right, folks. And now go ahead and if
Oh,
you're
wait,
in
how does
chat
the
as
YouTube
well,
one work?
Make sure you're out there taking a look. There's some details up there on the chats for both Twitch as well as YouTube, so you can get up to date on everything. But this isn't like hyperbole. Like there's a ton
Big
of stuff
show.
to dive into.
Big show. We're diving in, and I am
wanna-
thrilled to welcome the multiplayer team from Treyarch to the desk. We have Matt Schrantz, Brittany Perello, and Joanna Long. Guys, I get to see you all the time at the studio. I feel very fortunate for that.
I
But
can't
we're here
read
to
the
talk.
chat.
We're here to talk about the world
So,
to Black Ops 6.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just dive right into this. I keep saying dive.
You
Look,
just
I
go
have
onto the
something
live
on the
stream.
mind. I
You know
can't
what
seem to
that
figure
is?
out. That might be some Omni movement. Oh boy. Now we're about to see some live Black Ops 6 gameplay in just a little bit. And as I had already alluded to, Omni movement is going to be the talk of the town. Matt, why don't you tell us, what we should be expecting with this new movement option that's going to be coming to Black Ops 6, because it really does feel like it is changing the game. I'm seeing these players absolutely decimate.
Yep, yeah, it's insane. I mean, you said it. They're going to be able to dive right in. They're going to be able to slide right in. They're going to be able to sprint right in. Whatever they want to do, Omni movement will unlock that ability
In any direction.
in any direction. To your
Omni.
heart's desire. Omni. That's what that means.
We've been hearing about Omni movement since reveal. We got to talk about it a little bit in the
nothing-
direct. But today is the
I didn't
first
see
time we're
anything.
actually seeing it live, happening all around us in action. Matt, how do you expect the streamers
But I
to
don't
be
care
showing
about the
off
stuff
Omni
anyways.
movement
It
today?
doesn't matter.
I've caught a few glimpses of
I've
some
never cared for
screens,
it.
and I don't think they're going to have any problem. These are all very good players. I fully expect diving out of windows, rotating backwards, and taking out enemies in all 360 degrees.
All the action hero
Yep.
glory today. And you can feel it for
Yeah.
yourself starting in just a couple of days in our multiplayer beta.
Yeah, that's right, folks.
Yep.
So you pre-order Black Ops 6 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans. You can get early access to Black Ops 6 multiplayer beta now starting in 2 days. That's August 30th. And don't
Hell
forget to preload the
to
beta
the
starting
yes.
today. We have the technology, so preload it. Get in there.
And also get those juicy rewards.
Yeah.
But Brittany, speaking of beta, you and the team have been very busy because you're talking about maps. We got a lot of them lined up for launch. Let's take a look.
We got all the maps.
We've got maps.
Yeah.
We've got maps.
Where's
We've got-
Nuketown?
Oh my goodness, you got
Where's
every
Nuketown?
map. That's
We got-
awesome.
No, Nuketown
We've got
Sand
16
House
brand
now.
new maps at launch.
Brand new.
What did they do
all
to my
brand
boy
new, and we're gonna
Nuketown?
be playing 8 at the beta, so it's
Look
5,
at it.
4, 66,
It's Sand
and
House
3 of
now.
our strike maps.
Wow,
Awesome.
that is typically, when for the betas, you get like maybe 1 or 2 maps, a little couple morsels. You guys going
You got
in?
it.
Big offering.
Yeah,
You're going
you
in.
guys,
Come play.
huge.
you're going to see these here
They
today.
did-
Brittany, is there
they
one beta
massacred
map you
my
think
boy.
folks are going to be really excited about playing?
I
They
mean, there's not
massacred
just
my
one.
boy.
They're all going to be
Babylon,
great.
Stakeout,
Getting a hands-on look so that you
Derelict.
can practice when the game
Yeah.
comes
Derelict.
out. But I'm personally
Derelict.
really excited for players to
Derelict,
play
my balls.
Skyline. I've been
Skyline,
playing really
Scud.
hard on that one in
Great map.
Hardpoint, and you got to dive into the pool.
Yeah. Omni movement.
Where's
cool,
Crew?
match made in heaven.
You guys remember the
Tell
Call of
you,
Duty
it's giving
Black
me
Ops 2
some,
map?
if I'm remembering right, some estate vibes.
Yo, if I was
got,
to
got some
remake
fancy
correctly, I
buildings.
thought
I
so.
like that. I like the way it looks. All right, now we're talking about maps here, but yeah, I love me some modes. Let's talk about some
let's
modes here, because
hear
we got a
some
nice
modes.
mix of modes that
Some
are going to be
modes.
coming for the streamers to play, for the people at home to be able to play in the beta. But Joanna, there is one mode in particular that has caught my eye when I was looking through the menu, and that was Kill Order.
Yes.
What's Kill Order?
Yes, Kill Order is our new mode for Black Ops 6. It's a combination
Ooh,
of a
new
Slayer
mode.
and objective mode. Every team will have their own high-value target, and is the key to their victory. Each team will want to protect their high-value target, aka HVT, while attacking the enemy's HVT. Any elimination will count towards their team score, but you will get more score if your HVT gets a kill and
That's cool.
you eliminate the enemy's HVT.
So you get to be aggressive
So-
or defensive.
Exactly.
You
however
kill
wanna pick
other
your poison.
people's
This
high
is
value
one of my
targets
favorite
then,
modes
and you
so far
protect your
in
own.
Black Ops 6. We've had
That's
a lot of
cool.
fun play testing it.
That
I've seen
seems awesome.
People getting pretty rowdy in the pit at the studio over this. And if you're selected as HVT, you're actually going to get some unique bonuses, right?
Correct. You will get a bit of more perks as the HVT. You get a bit of extra protection with armor plates, and you can see enemies with directional indicators on their minimap.
Okay, so you can be a little bit of a shot caller.
Yes,
for
exactly.
your team, or not, and be a terrible friend and not call things out.
Turtle up,
Just
be
turtle
aggressive, whatever you want to do.
It's a good way to know who really has your back. Let's be honest.
I know
It
that my
works in
friends
overly-
will
yeah,
not
I'd like
call
to- I
things
like
out for
to
me.
keep a good eye.
They will want me to suffer.
Your ride or dies really are.
Yeah, truly, mostly die. Now, let's talk about, because obviously you have all the maps you can play kill order on. Is there one map in particular that stands out to you that people should be looking out for in the beta?
I mean, you talked about aggressive players. I'm definitely a more aggressive, high-value target. The game is telling me I'm important, so I gotta.
The game's telling you you're
I gotta
high value,
show
girl.
it. I gotta show it off. So I really
That's
like
Tim the
Babylon
Tat Man?
for that one. Just you're in
Bro,
the
is that
action.
is that
Okay.
Tim?
It's HVT.
Oh,
It's
that
easy
is
to just go
Tim.
around, rack up
That's
the
fucking
kills.
Tim.
Ooh.
I didn't know he was
Some say
here.
aggressive, some
I
say
thought Tim the
careless.
Tatman wouldn't be here because he defended Nick
Side
Merck.
of carelessness for sure.
We've got plenty of new modes
Anybody
as
that knows
well
that,
as fan favorites returning at launch and
congratulations.
into
You know
the
if you
live
know.
seasons. We're only talking about Kill Order here today because it's in the beta. But Joanna, what can you give us a little taste of in terms of modes for launch?
Yeah, of course. We took a hard look at every mode in our portfolio, whether it's your traditional core modes or new modes like Kill Order. And for example, in Domination, we are bringing back objective zones.
All right, yeah.
Having it as zones allows players to have a bit more space for exciting engagements battling over A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Another thing we took a look at is hardpoint. And what we did there, we basically added numbers to our objective icons to make it easier for players to call them out to teammates and to help players to remember and understand the specific rotations of the zones.
Yeah,
So-
That's
Let's
great.
rejoice.
That's actually really good
Esports game
because
is like,
I
in
remember
terms
people
of
are
what
always
other
annoyed with the
modes,
call outs.
and newness and maps. Brittany, what have you got for us in the live seasons?
I mean, we're
Just a little hint,
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Still cooking.
we are still cooking. We've been told players want maps, so
I hear that is
I
a
read
thing.
it on the internet.
we're making a lot.
Must mean it's true. Yeah.
We've got new things cooking up, and we're also excited to revisit some fan favorites from the Black Ops universe.
Matt,
Yeah.
favorites.
Yeah. I mean,
Got
that-
any?
Fan favorite, you say?
There are certain maps where
Yes.
it just wouldn't be a Black Ops game without. That's all I'll say.
Well, stay tuned later in the show. We
So
might get a
Nuketown.
sneak peek.
Nuketown.
All right, I'm compelled. All right, well,
It-
speaking
we
of
all know
live-
it- we all know
okay,
it. It's
excuse me, let's go ahead
Nuketown.
and check out what we have coming up here at Call
Oh,
of Duty
shit.
next, because there's so much
Multiplayer
goodness
live
to go
gameplay.
around.
We're gonna see
about to kick off
zombies
our
gameplay.
live
We're gonna
multiplayer
see
gameplay
a
any
new
minute
map.
now, and then we're going to be jumping
And we're
into
gonna see
zombies later on the
Warzone
new
get
Liberty
Warzone
Falls
Mobile
map. And
outta
finally,
here.
we're going to round out our live gameplay with
Why
a
do we
look
have Call of Duty
at
Warzone
on
Mobile
the
as a part of
all-new
this?
Resurgence map.
Every single
Also,
time.
we'll be hearing from our friends over at the mobile team towards the end of the show, because there's a lot of goodness happening over in the mobile side of Call
So
of Duty.
we're gonna-
so you
we're
don't want to
gonna-
go anywhere for that one. And now
I
it is
hate
time
it.
to dive into some Black Ops 6
Woo!
multiplayer gameplay. We'll be back at the desk in just a little bit with the developers of Treyarch to talk more about classic prestige, weapons, and so much more. But until
Show
then,
me the
we got
gameplay,
two
baby.
great
Show
casters to
me
guide
the
us through
gameplay.
action. We got Miles and Puckett standing by. Fellas, take it away.
Thank
Show
you
me
very
the
much, Convoy.
fucking
That is right,
gameplay.
we are here in
I
DC.
don't care
Call
about
of Duty
these
Next
two.
has now begun, and we get to kick off this degustation, Chris, with some multiplayer.
Yes,
but we,
sir.
I think the most fun part of today for us is the playground we have to work with. Oh, let's get it, baby. Oh, let's
Look
get
at
it.
this incredible circle, guys. We're going to be playing in here all week long. And of course, Miles,
What?
we are going to be breaking down all of the multiplayer. We're starting here with some classic 6v6, and that's got me all
don't think I
kinds
like
of
this.
excited because it's been too long since my hands have touched Black.
It has been a minute. Of course, Cold War was the last time I
Jesus
got in there. But
Christ.
ladies and gentlemen, we start things off with the man who was always going to break it.
My God, the lag.
World champion and an
The
absolute
lag.
demon on the sticks, Chris.
It's
That's
so
right, this man
bad.
just won Worlds a few months ago.
Their
Already gearing up for the new
broadcasting
game.
is having
and if
lots of
anyone is
issues.
going to showcase just the potential of
Oh.
movement, there's no better screen than
Oh
this.
my
So the
God.
third kill we
Also,
get to
the
see him do
UI
is a
looks
diving
good.
forward
I don't know what
headshot
people are saying,
there.
but it looks like
Again,
Cold War.
this
It
is
looks,
what you wanted
it
to
looks
see.
different.
The man's going to
I
be
don't know what people are
airborne
saying.
most of the time. If he's not in the air, he's on his knees, slip sliding around. This is a difficult man to deal with, Chris. On the worst of it.
Yeah.
All right, But the question is, how long before he gets fully streaked out? It's been, what, 60 seconds?
Yeah, I mean, look, that's the UAV, counter UAV, and it looks like the Helper Helo is going to be his last streak. So, look, guys, it's a Black Ops game. You know what to look for when it comes to crazy weapons. We've got some awesome streaks being used here. And this man, backwards, forwards, you name it, whatever direction he's going, he's diving.
Let's switch it up, taking it over to MZ, who seems to be on the losing end of some fights. But what we love about MZ, never afraid
gotta
to
do
play
better.
out the sniper
Gotta do
rifle
better.
at all
Don't use a sniper.
Every Call of Duty
No.
I've watched MZ play has just been a snipe fest. Now, she's sprinting already. She's using Omni movement to go side to side, left to right. She's getting ready for a big dive. Everyone wants to find that mega moment where you just get to fly through the air, hit that shot, forward, backwards, doesn't matter. This is Call of Duty on absolute roids.
And this seems to be a perfect spot.
Hey, they
for
said
her to
themselves
just
it's
go
Call
to
of Duty
town.
on
That is
roids.
back-to-back,
So
making
I'm gonna
it
trust them
3
on that,
straight
alright?
kills, starting to unlock those streaks,
Everything
and
Ali.
it's just going to get even easier for her.
MZ again. Want to see some snips. Hit a stim. Can we dive?
Woo!
Come on. Get it.
There we go.
Flying through the air.
Damn,
Check
she's
this
good.
out, folks. Oh, MZ. The people are watching.
I love the reach out, though. Mad respect. We got to take
Damn
our
it,
screen
man.
over
I'm
to
basically
the man
just watching a live stream
representing
of
the
people
greatest
playing the
team in
game.
history
That's
of the
basically all
sport,
this
Tim
is.
the Tap
Prepare
Man
for
and
battle,
his
official
88
game
land.
hardware.
Man who will
and
not be
for
hitting
the
any airborne
partner
snipes,
Call of
but
Duty,
he's going to do
Corsair.
something. Let's go,
I don't
Tim. What
care.
do we got?
You
I
can't
can't
even
wait
see
to
the
see
logo
him
because
in
my
Zombies
fucking
where
camera
gravity is
blocks
actually
it.
going to be on his side. No spoilers yet, but this stuff gets exciting.
True.
Tim the Tap Man, baby. Let's see what his fat ass has to
having
cook
a good
up.
time here in DC. He's got a tough lobby. I mean, let's face it. Legion's on his team. Kane Brown's on his team as well. I wonder if he's got any pros to help him out.
I love that. Kane Brown making his way back here for Black Ops 6. He hosted Tim the Tap Man's tailgate.
Their
party.
live stream's
Awesome
like
to see him
extremely
there. And
laggy.
Tim gonna fall once again
Their
on
live stream
screen,
sucks.
but we did see Legion
It's
with a little
extremely
pop-off
laggy, and it
performance,
might
now
just
it's
be
Jay
because
Smooth's
they're in
turn here from the
Washington,
Noob Squad.
D.C.
I mean, I wonder if
and
anyone's
there's
running
so
the,
many
closed movement
devices.
system here where, again,
Plus,
you could do
it's
things
really
like
hot out in
automatically
Washington,
launch
D.C.,
slide
so-
under, obstacles. It really just allows players to feel a little bit more fluid on the map, not have to use as many button inputs. This is something you can toggle on and off as well. So don't worry, folks. For those of you who are like, that sounds.
Oh, there's a delay on the
Not a
camera in the
problem.
back there.
Tim, solid shots once again, and he is trying to get the angle, taking the corner a little too tight there. 0.73 KD, take me off his screen and show me Hutch.
Hutch, one of the older players here in DC. And he's having himself a decent time so far. We had questions, Chris. I mean, are the old guys going to be able to hang in this game? And I think the answer is yeah.
Yeah, I asked Hutch if he was going to run for president. He said he's a little bit busy with Black Ops 6 dropping here this weekend for the beta, but I can't wait to see the old guard returning here. Classic gameplay meets some brand new movement, and Hutch is fired up.
Now we just need Wings of Redemption.
Slides already, and you can see how fluid the game
Man,
is.
I
I mean, one of the
can't
things we were
take
talking
this
about
shit
constantly
no more,
with creators
man.
who have been here in DC for a while is, what does it feel like? Does it feel like a Black Ops game?
It feels, it feels so good just moving around the map. It's
There's a
natural.
disguise
The first thing I
one?
did was dive on my
There's a
back. though, and I
disguise
thought it was
thing?
so dope that you had to challenge me, and I was already aiming where your head's going to be.
There's a
Chris Bucket,
disguise
supine, prone, fighting kills. Hutch
I
on the
wanna
right.
know what- I wanna know more about the disguise
We can do
shit.
another lap. I don't want to do too many laps because it's going to get hot in here real quick. But ladies and gentlemen, this stage, an absolute delight. We've got creators all around us here. DC is absolutely out of control.
Who thought that we deserved to be in a museum today? Shout out to whoever put this one together. Yes, everybody, welcome in to Black Ops 6 multiplayer, and let's show you what's going on with Hazardous.
One carve of Trey and Jay. Oh my God. Methods don't let me do it. He did. Thank God. Schrodinger Lee now on the other side, and it looks like he's the HVT for his team right now. So picking up a lot of points here. Again, oh, it's a dub. It's the first dub we've seen of the day.
We've got multiple different game modes. You saw MZ was playing domination. There is a little bit of the high value target. You're going to score more when you're the HVT. You also get a little bit of body armor that I found went a very long way.
It does. While you're highlighted red in game, so everyone knows where you are. It's up to your teammates to protect you, unless you're one of GP's friends. And he nearly hitting the old Omni movement dive. Hitting nothing but shots there. Another one of the SMGs, Chris, we're seeing here. So much fun here in Black Ops 6.
Methods, I know your gun's really good and you're putting up multi-kills, but can we please see the RC? I need to see some explosions to start the day.
Oh, here we go. Counting over his up. He might pull it in a second. Zenny, he did say to me that this might be his year. He might have to come back. I don't know, Zen. Let's see how this RCXD goes.
Let me show you some of your kid.
So much gameplay, so much entertainment, and so poor driving skills. He still gets the kill, though.
Yeah.
Well done, Methods.
Now that is badass.
Wow. plenty of multiplayer action taking place today, folks. All of these streams are available, so if you have a favorite stream you want to check out, get them on a side monitor.
Too bad. My favorite Call of Duty streamer isn't at the event. It's Wildcat, and he's not even at the event because they didn't invite him.
Yes. One of Call of Duty's most revered characters is returning for Black Ops 6 launch, Chris. I'm not gonna say it. Just watch the video.
He can't be replaced.
Hi, baby.
John fucking Wick?
I'm back.
Folks, the replacer is back, the one and only Peter Stormare. I think every single Black Ops game without fail, he is here and he's back. His car's parked outside, Chris. You're going to be able to get him in game soon.
I hope he's doing some donuts. Let's take a look at what's going on with
damn it! Oh, I thought we were getting a John Wick collab. I was like, yes!
So fired up to play the new title. How was the aim, though? Okay, one shot kill there coming through.
They tricked me good. They tricked me good.
The dive.
Oh, the dive. Well, folks, this is Babylon. This is one of the new maps here in Black Ops 6. A little small, fast-paced. You've got that sort of central pyramid section.
Babylon's not going to be my map. I'm telling you, Babylon's going to be the end of me. I'm telling you, I'm going to have a fucking spaz attack playing that map.
50 to 1.
I'm going to be going...
kind of funny, laying down the hammer. Let's take our screen over to another sniping. In fact, we got DK Dynamite. Ready to showcase
DK Dynamite.
Mouse and keyboard. No, I'm taking it back. I'm seeing L2 all through this man is on 20 cents. Absolutely flying. And this is the sort of thing you want to see. How crazy can
I want to see some more badass gameplay, bro.
Here in Black Ops 6. Another thing to note here, Chris. This is one of the alternate HUDs we have here. You can see the bottom of the screen there. There is a mini-map, a slightly different style. I think this one's called Recon. It could be wrong.
Can we just highlight the fact that he took out Symphony, Huskers, and Joe in that triple kill?
That's a feed, baby. That's a big old feed.
Well done, Dynamite. Clip it, somebody.
Everyone here at Cod Next running these incredible PCs. They're brought to you by Corsair. Everyone's setups are absolutely dripping.
We tried these out yesterday. I have never had a smoother experience. I was on mouse and keyboard, and everyone's like, dude, plug in a controller, plug in a controller. It's like, no, bro, this feels incredible.
This feels real good. Another new map here, Chris, and another CDL World Champion. That was Rewind for a brief moment. Bandura's sniping. Is he hitting anything big?
Bandura, what do you got for me?
Go to hardpoint number 3.
You can reclaim it. I believe in you, buddy.
We believe.
That's 3 kills in a row from pros. This is a sniper lobby. I respect this lobby.
Yeah, this is great. A lot of fun sniping in Black Ops 6, as you'll see.
So rewarding when you hit those body shots.
Are they making sniping like BO2 again?
Also in the zone.
That's great.
This is our brand new game mode, HVT, folks. So, and again, this is the map Rewind. It's a strip mall, a place where you were able to purchase and rent VHSs, Chris, in the center of this map.
What is that? Some of the people in the chat have never seen one of these pieces of Square technology.
They have not.
Hey, fuck you.
Oh, it's your boy
I know what a VHS looks like, you
so we
dick.
saw Shotzi, but here's the guy who was originally crowned the Movement King. And Joe is getting
the OG Movement King? Wait, what?
The stem. You can tell this is a Warzone player ready to fry multiplayer.
Yeah, he's bringing a very fun loadout there. We'll see what Joe's got in the tank, folks, because this is a man with a very smooth left stick. Hello!
Wait, Ink Slasher's playing? I've seen Ink Slasher's
Joseph Wosif, they call him the Movement King for a reason, folks. He's cooking.
Oh, he's going for the 5 clips for days here from Team Joe. Iceman, Isaac, Huskers, and Symphony also on this squad. This may be the most stacked we have seen of any of the lobbies.
Yeah, let's be real. That's a heavy hitting lobby. And Joe, he's dancing with the best of them. Tons of fun here on Babylon.
Dancing with the devils.
I mean, look at this, man. We're all over the place. Here's Aiden, another superb player. And okay, you know what, Chris? We're out, baby. We got to roll. I hear we've got Lottie on the floor with an update. Lottie, take it away.
What's going on?
Not to that guy again.
What's going on?
That's supposed to turn you into an enemy. Like, it's supposed to make him...
Safe House, where, in addition to our 215 creators, we also have a few celebrity guests trying out Black Ops 6 multiplayer for the first time.
Whoa.
And I just happened to have found an RG3. Hello, mate. How are you enjoying the game?
Oh, I mean, I'm enjoying it a lot. 4 years? 4 years been waiting for this bad boy.
It's been a long time, and it's good to be back
Former
on Black Ops
NFL
for sure.
quarterback.
Now,
Robert
how much time are you
Griffin
putting
for,
into
I don't
COD
know
these
who that
days?
is. Personally, I'm not a big
I'm
football
putting a
guy.
lot of time because,
But that's
I don't
cool,
know if you
though.
heard, but I'm recently unemployed, so got a little more time on my hands, so I'm enjoying this game to the fullest.
You certainly do, but look, all right, I don't know who let you go, but I'm glad they did for me because I need to recruit you today. I have 215 creators in this place. It is stunning, but there's only one of me. I need some help, and I was wondering, do you want to come and help me talk to some of these guys today?
I thought you'd never ask. Let's do it.
Absolutely amazing. I didn't expect him to say yes, but here we go. We're going to get
Kiss each
RG3
other.
mic'd up.
Kiss
Until
each
then,
other.
Let's check
Kiss
out more
each
Black Ops 6
other.
multiplayer.
Kiss each
Actually,
other.
Robert, do you want to take this throw?
Oh, I would love to. Back to you, gents.
Back to you, gents.
Robert Griffin the third in the building.
Korean
Excited to hear
Savage.
much more from him
That's
and the
his
team.
name,
But
bro.
Chris, we've got plenty of time here with our creators still rocking and rolling.
Absolutely. Let's jump right back into game. The Korean Savage.
That's the name.
And it seems like a lot of people are just gravitating early to this MX4. We also see the C9 in the back pocket. He likes to use this one when you're inside, but unfortunately, another game coming to an end.
Yeah, that's another disgusting lobby. Again, the
Cellium.
creators in this room, as you heard Lottie talk there, 215 of them, a lot of them incredibly capable players. So, yeah, it's a hot room, folks, literally.
Just to try to see if we can score a better quality out of it.
I hope like Moose Knuckle is a part of this. I love Moose Knuckle, so I hope he's a part of this.
And that's all.
Yeah, well, he tried.
Moose Knuckle's awesome
Rewind.
to
This is
see
one of the
on
many
Modern
lanes
Warfare
here
2,
on the map,
man.
and I say many. I mean,
In fact, he won like the best clip of Modern Warfare 2, if I remember correctly, Modern Warfare 3. He won the best clip of the game ever, right? Coolest clip he ever made too. And I was so happy that day. And now Moo's retired, so it's like,
on the right-hand side, folks. It's a little bit
but
difficult to sort of
God,
get
that
a
day I
hold
was
of.
so fucking
Once you play
crazy.
the
I was
game
like,
yourselves, once you get the beta starting tomorrow, you're going to be able to mess around with all of these settings.
And you can tell just everybody wants to feel out the Omni dives. You can get yourself into some great positions if you time it perfectly. Here's a fantastic screen to watch. He just won the Warzone tournament at Esports World Cup. Biffle is a monster, but seems to be on the losing end of another lobby as we take our screen over to another Warzone goat, Naden.
Oh, here we go. Benny Central, who's actually right over here. He's
from the UK.
He's on our right shoulder, Chris, here in the second Oculus, and checking out some of the emotes for these weapons. The blueprints are going crazy already. And speaking of emotes are back, much like to what we saw in Cold War, but just, a whole lot more spares here.
oh yeah, emotes are back. I completely forgot. I don't know why they got rid of them in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3.
He is a world
There was no
champion,
point to get rid of the
one
emotes.
goats.
They were awesome.
TP, one of the greatest Warzone entertainers is alive, and he's not the only one. We got the full-blown masking force.
We really do. Again, creators all over the place from all the corners of the world here, folks. Brought to DC to sample Black Ops 6 and see how things feel. And so far, it feels pretty good. That is the general consensus. And if you're watching these streams as well, then again, we are dropping some serious pieces of intel here on the main stream. But all of these creators going all day, playing games, we're playing zombies, we're playing Warzone, Chris.
Yes, sir. We got Switch'em on the left, on your right. We're going to stay on board here with Benny Central. Now, Miles, when I was playing HVT on this map, I just found myself gravitating to the high ground. What do you think is going to be the evolution of this game?
I think the most beautiful thing about this game is just how fast it's going to play, man. I mean, we're seeing the speed at which you can move in every direction really helps. We're going to be hammering home the Omni movement, folks, in case you were worried about it or curious. But again, being able to sprint in any direction, the way you dive, the way you slide, dexterity is a perk as well. I mean, we're going to be looking at putting together some sort of like movement montages over the next year, Chris.
And I think what you're going to love as soon as you get your hands on the game, assuming you've already pre-ordered or have Game Pass, that every gun in your hands right out of the gates is so comfortable. It feels so natural.
So they balanced all the weapons nicely. That's great. That means meta's not going to be a massive thing.
Here. We're going to go to a very quick commercial break. You can still watch
I'm
the stream.
happy about that. The most annoying thing with Call of Duty is
Don't
meta.
go too far. More news after the break.
Watch Tim the Tab Man.
Experience the world of
I'm not watching Tim the Tab Man.
The official
I don't like Tim
gaming
the Tab
hardware
Man.
and
I think he's kind of a
peripheral
nerd.
partner of Call of Duty. Introducing
kind of
the
also
Call
a big
of
baby,
Duty
too.
Black Ops 6
He's
collaboration
like,
for movement.
where?
Get early
I
access
keep
with email
falling
sign
because
up
I
at
don't know how to glide.
movement.com/COD.
I keep jumping
Call of
off
Duty
buildings in
Next is powered
Fortnite.
by
Ah!
Xfinity. Stay ahead of the game with ultra-fast speeds and a smooth, low-lag connection. Operators, get ready to unleash a force of nature with Polaris Razor Pro R, dropping into Call of Duty Warzone in Season 1. Change your game. Scuff Gaming, the official controller partner of Call of Duty. Take your Call of Duty gameplay to the next level with Nanoleaf's modular RGB smart lights. Step into the game and sync your lights with the action on screen for the highest level of gaming immersion.
My dad's mowing the lawn.
Customize your PC, official gaming PC and gaming laptop of Call of Duty.
I have on rapid fire right now. Keep that in mind. If you're still having issues with your screen dropping frames.
Welcome back to the desk. We're now joined by Yale Miller from Treyarch. Of course, we're welcoming back Matt, Brittany, and Joanna. And Yale, obviously Treyarch's been cooking for a while. You guys have had a little bit to work on Black Ops 6. So what was the studio's vision for creating this game?
I think from the start, we really looked at what makes a great Call of Duty game, what makes a great Black Ops game, and we focused our energy on pushing on all those things like movement and all those things that everyone knows and loves about Black Ops games, and frankly we love about Black Ops games, and then just continually asking ourselves, like, how can it be better, how can it be better, looking at classic features, other things. So you're going to see a lot of that, and obviously a ton of innovations across MP, zombies.
Meter mode is back,
Black Ops,
which is also great.
Yeah, and I love hearing how you guys too were inspired by Black Ops of old, but also looking forward and how all those things work together.
Yep, people have built this into an amazing franchise, and we can't ignore some of the awesome things that we've done in the past, but we know we have to push everything further. So it's just like, how can every little thing be a little bit better every day?
Add
Black Ops 6 is
gaming
definitely
to the game.
that, but let's talk a little bit about map design. Brittany, what are some of the core philosophies that you guys, have approached your map portfolio with for Black Ops 6 multiplayer?
Yeah, I mean, the classic 3-lane design is in there. Globe trotting, getting a lot of unique locations, and, really focused on small to medium-sized maps for that tight gameplay and still offer room for meaningful decisions.
Cool.
Yeah, great. We got a little commotion here in the studio, but moving on, so let's talk more about maps. We're going to take a look at our launch maps here. Closer look at some of the goodness coming soon. Here we go. We got Subsonic kicking us off.
The military base map.
Take us through.
So this one, that was the Persian Gulf, and then this one's our red card map in a soccer stadium in Avalon, our Mediterranean-inspired region. Vault's also in the Persian Gulf. This one's a really fun one. I think you guys have seen in the trailer.
Possible competitive map.
Hopefully.
Probably.
Very, very clean, 3-lane. Love that.
And we're coming up on beta maps here, so let's take a look.
Vorkuta.
Closer.
Vorkuta.
At beta maps.
We need a reference to Alex
So
Mason
ton of
somewhere
great
in there,
maps
okay?
that. There's 8 beta maps that are just
8
awesome.
beta maps in total. Of course, we've got our
That's
5,
half of the
4,
launch map.
66, and our 3 strike maps. Brittany, let's talk a little bit more about strike maps.
Yeah, I mean, these...
We're going to see them in a little bit, of course, but...
These are our extra small maps. Face-off, gunfight, super popular in Cold War, so we wanted to make these part of our standard offering and really lean into the designs for these. And
they're giving us
there's
half of the fucking launch
fun,
maps,
controlled
bro.
chaos. There's
That's
no score
crazy.
Yeah, so there's, of course, no score streaks.
Yeah.
Face-off maps.
Crazy.
Yeah, we want to let you live a little bit.
This is better.
Strike maps are some of my favorite. I like to just turn my brain off, run forward, and kill or be killed.
I mean, I think that's how I approach every match of Call of Duty.
Welcome to the crew.
We're calling that the strat, then let's go.
Stakeout.
But Matt and Neil, we also have intelligent movement in Black Ops 6. Now, this is sort of all part of a lot of the bigger movement changes we've made with Omni movement. Can you talk to us a little bit about what intelligent how intelligent movement works for players and what it can do for them.
Yeah, so it really started with, we know we're asking more and more of our players how many times we're asking them to click a button or a key, and we want players to be focused on what they want to do and not how to do it. So intelligent movement at a very high level will reduce how many times you have to click your stick to sprint or slide or do all that. So it'll be in your player settings. Check it out in the beta. It's broken up
this
into
is
3
kind
settings.
of
Please
already
check it out.
in-
It's going to make your game easier.
Yeah,
this
further
is kind of
customization
already
for
in
how
Model
you
for
want to traverse
free,
the world.
where you press a
Super
button and it
awesome.
automatically runs
And
for you.
like I said, Omni movement, we've been talking about it all
But
day.
this is
We're
like
seeing
taking
it
it to
all
a
day
whole
around
nother
us.
level.
You're going to feel it for yourself in the beta this week, hopefully. But it's designed for players of all skill levels. And, if you're a little unsure, the Treyarch team's got you covered.
Yeah, it's from the beginning we wanted to make sure everyone had those like awesome Black Ops moments, kind of that action hero, and some of this just allows it to be a little bit easier for different players and also just really good players and find their sweet spot of like I don't want to click to sprint, stuff like that. That's super helpful.
And if you still need help, we've got a training course in the beta on a new map.
Oh, it's training course.
Protocol, which you'll get a sneak peek at. That's a launch map, but go check out the training course if you need to get your feet a little bit more wet.
Yeah, so check out the Omni Movement training course in beta. Sneak peek at the map of Protocol. And speaking of beta, you can tune into the Call of Duty
so
podcast
this Friday,
week
everybody.
and get some neat tips and tricks. But let's take a look at the beta schedule here, kicking off August.
About to be kicking
30th.
some fucking
and if you
ass.
want
All right.
on that Omni
I'm about to be
training
going.
course, you'll of course need access to the beta. So pre-order Black Ops 6 or subscribe to
watch out
select
Friday.
Game Pass plans and get early access to the Black
I'm
Ops
gonna be live
6
streaming it on
multiplayer
Twitch.
beta
Crazy
starting
Keefster's my
very
Twitch.
soon. And don't
Go
forget to
follow
download.
it.
2 days.
Yeah, you can bring it
Capital
down.
K,
So,
capital
while you're watching us, go
C,
make sure
right?
you
So
pre-order
Crazy
it.
Keefster.
And you can also earn,
C,
neat
crazy.
rewards.
It's capital
Your
C.
XP, will
And then
count
Keefster,
towards,
like in my
Absolutely, we wanted to
username.
make sure anyone that's playing the beta, they feel like they're still progressing in MW3 and those things. So it's just a huge
Show me
level up.
zombies. I want
Let's
to
do it.
see
All right,
zombies
we've had a sneak peek at some
gameplay.
of our operators out there in gameplay, and people
Operators,
seem
all
to
right.
particularly be digging Klaus. But can you talk to us
You
a little
can
bit
hear
more
people,
about,
like, yelling in the
building out
background.
these characters and the factions a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it really starts with the story of Black Ops 6 and the single-player campaign. So on one side, we've got your rogue Black Ops agents. You're hunted on the run. You don't have Uncle Sam backing you. And then on the other side, you've got Crimson One. They do have the military machine backing them, and they're trying to chase down those rogue Black Ops agents.
So
and it's been a huge push for us just
so
on
it's
fidelity
Black
of all
Ops
those.
versus
Like
the
you see with
government.
the maps, they're the best looking maps we've ever done, but that didn't stop with maps characters as well.
It's
so
just a guy in the
how
back,
can
he's
we
like-
make sure that these are truly Black Ops
like,
characters,
where
but just the
am
fidelity
I?
that we're pushing on
like,
view
what am I
model, everything in
doing
third
here?
person, all the animation stuff. Shout out to all the graphics engineers back at home, but like huge push there.
Yeah, it's been awesome. So make sure you're watching the streams. We're going to get a look at some more operators in action today. But in the meantime, let's take a look at some of these badass Black Ops agents from the Vault Edition.
Ooh, who's
These
that?
in particular, that's Adler.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
actually an
yeah.
Adler skin, which is pretty dope.
I thought this motherfucker died.
Do you have a
They brought him back.
You've got a favorite, don't you?
Yeah, this is my favorite. This is Brutus from
Damn.
our fan
The
favorite.
the
map, Moth of
finishers
Dead.
in this seem like they're gonna hit
You know, we
10
gotta work some
times
zombies
harder.
in there, right?
Exactly.
So much zombies.
It's Treyarch. It's a Black Ops game. We need our zombies. There's Klaus.
Yep.
Like I said, Klaus I
Klaus,
think, has been a favorite at Next so far. We've heard a lot of Klaus hype in chat. But that's it for us at the Desk Treyarch team. Thank you for joining us. We're going back to gameplay. Camos, Classic Prestige, leveling your loadout are coming up next at the desk. For now, let's check in with the casters on gameplay.
Zombies?
Thank you very much, Steph. If you're just joining us now, folks, Treyarch developers have already walked us through some of the exciting new updates and content coming to Black Ops 6. But there is a lot, folks, so stay tuned. More of that at the desk. But for now, we just sort of been salivating in the back end. Folks, let's, we're joined by Ali Cat and we're joined by Nameless.
Yes.
Puggett and I have been having a little bit of fun. We're not going to make you guys run. No
Why
one's
not?
running.
Do you want to?
I'm down.
I kinda want to. All right, let's go.
We're
Already
going.
gone rogue.
We're running in a circle.
So Black Ops 6.
Maybe this will
Omni
be the best
movement.
idea we've ever had.
We're omni moving around the stage here. This bit's
I'd
not
break
going to
those
get
ankles.
old, folks.
Maybe.
But real quick, yeah, how you feeling about the game?
I mean, it's incredible. You know, I've been geeking backstage, talking to all the devs, and about the attention to detail and everything in this game has been unbelievable.
Damn.
As we're going to jump into some gameplay, we're going to see it put on display here. the Omni movement for me, the best thing ever.
Allie, what is the
Well, that
first
camera looks
weapon?
cool,
What is
though.
the first
It
class
went-
we're going to be building when you touch the beta in 2 days?
When I touch it, I got to touch it yesterday, and I loaded in an XM4, but I also heard the Krieg is as well back into the game. So honestly, there's a lot of options when you load into this beta.
So ARs on top of ARs.
ARs on top. You know what
Got
I'm
it.
saying, people?
So for me, I'm the biggest nerd. The first thing I did, I jumped on, I went through every setting imaginable. I'm like, okay, I can change my HUD. There's movement settings for assistance for, the old people like Chris. If you need to be able to mantle and do things like that. So it's just a lot of customization, which
What about
one I love. But
old
then also
people like
going through the
Chris?
maps. So we got some good maps
Is that
coming in.
what they're calling casual
Can't wait to
players
see
now?
the snipes
Old
as
people?
well. Blake has
I
one
guess
in his
I'm
hands
old
right now
then.
from Team Summertime. He and Hitch have been vibing on the new game. It's been nothing but smiles for all the creators here in the States.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Hitch, this is Scud, one of the new maps we have here. Back over to Skyline, another one of the new maps. Great time. But yeah, guys, you talked about some ARs and some machine guns are great.
He
I've
got
never seen too many
knocked
shots.
the fuck out.
There was a lot of back and forth. How do we make a shotgun really fun without making it too OP?
Well, I mean, you think about Omni movement with a shotgun, you could hit, especially on strike maps, you could slide in, hit people out really quick, especially around corners. And on this map, that's what I was testing. It's a good one to try out the Omni movement. When I was running through the hallways, that staircase you see in front of you, you could make some sick plays.
I'd also love to
Oh, I'm
truly touch
definitely
on
trying to
how
make some sick
beautiful
plays.
this
I
map
want
is.
some
This
shit
has been
that's
my favorite one
clip-worthy.
I've seen thus
They
far.
need to
This
fix
is
their fucking
Skyline.
stream right now because I'm tired of all the fucking glitching.
Absolutely stunning. It is vibrant. It is on a rooftop. It's got a sunset in the background while you were testing out your Omni movement, flying off of routes and taking down your enemies.
It's definitely a very expensive rental property, Chris.
Oh yeah.
I want to go swimming in that thing. Big shout out, as you can see on the left, this room is packed. Over 250 of the greatest Call of Duty creators all in one
And yet,
venue.
no I Am Wildcat, no basically I didn't work, no Moose Knuckle.
Before the show starts, I was going
Is
around
it
talking
really
to all the
top
players, and they just love it.
250 of the best COD
They spent
creators?
so much time making
Is
this
it?
game, trying to make
Is it
everything
really?
perfect for the community.
Where's my
And
boys
so
at?
far, everybody's been absolutely having a blast. As we jump over here to Shia, so we're making some moves on Scud.
Scud,
Like, I watch, like, none of these people. I will only watch Savannah. I am loyal, okay? When it comes to Call of Duty, I am loyal.
Time you get to sample everything you see here at Next is going to be available to play. But again, when the full game drops on October 25th.
Nameless, can I ask you about the SMG class? I know that's what you're running. You're always up in front of people's faces. Was it the Jackal out of the gates? Were you running the PDW? What was feeling good?
Like you said, the Jackal. And then on top of that, I just try to make my class as aggressive as possible, right? Like trying to get up close and personal, trying to make plays. And with that Omni movement, as we keep mentioning, you can do some disgusting things in this game.
Yeah, there's some attachments that specifically address like jump to fire time, sprint to fire, ADS while jumping, ADS while flying. Like, these things are huge.
You throw a gung ho with that, and you're just an absolute unit running around the map.
No recoil, maximum snappage. It's a lot of fun. On with Hutch here. Doing the best he can, man. You see in the HVT that huge icon on screen, kill, go get him. Everyone knows exactly where he is. He has armor. And if you do get the kill, you get a lot of points.
Yeah, the big question mark on it if you do get the kill. I've not seen many good drivers so far in this building when it comes to those score streaks, but that's unfortunately going to be a loss. We're going to move over onto FIFA Kill. This is one of our Warzone players, and I know he is praying not to load in against Shotzi right now because he has been looking to break that movement.
But there you go, folks. Tons to do here at Next. We've got all of our creators playing alongside. And yesterday, those streamers had the privilege to tour the National Spy Museum here in DC. So much going on. And what they found inside was not what they were expecting. Let's take a look.
Wow.
Getting married in DC is pretty epic.
Kind of game I grew up with my brother playing. It's how I met all of my friends. It's how I met Chloe. I'm ready.
Brad and I met in a Call of Duty lobby on Crash. I didn't believe in soulmates until I met him.
Yeah. These two got married through
Chloe,
Call of Duty.
I have adored you since the first lobby we met. It was truly love at first snipe. Our love is stronger than any meta.
Love at
and
first
I'm
word.
excited to spend the rest of my life with you. I vow to always cherish,
That's
protect
adorable.
you, and let you defuse the bomb.
You instantly made me
Aw.
laugh harder than I ever have. I vow to always stay by your side even when you steal my kill.
You may now kiss the bride.
A Call of Duty wedding.
We got married like Call of Duty. Couple just got married at Cod Next.
They have a Call of Duty themed wedding. Dude, that dude's gonna have some insane dad lore, okay? I met your mom for a Call of Duty
and
lobby.
We're here now with the Call of Duty
Oh, there they are.
DJ and Chloe Jackson.
You wanna play some Call of Duty, bro?
Got married
Play some
yesterday.
Call of
What an
Duty.
incredible ceremony. You're all about adding vibes to this whole thing. So, you get married yesterday in a Call of Duty themed wedding. Now you're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6. What would you say is the happiest moment of your life?
Easily getting married.
Good
Great
answer.
job. Amazing. You're getting brownie points for that one.
Big time brownie points. Now, as somebody who just got married literally a few days ago, to a gamer as well, I know how special it is not only to be married, find your soulmate, but to also involve gaming into this. So how special and important is it for you guys to be here at the Call of Duty Black Ops 6, beta and testing, but also to find love in COD too?
I mean, it
But
means
bro's gonna have
everything to
insane
us.
dad
Call
lore.
of
He's
Duty is
like,
such
I
a
met
big
your
part of our
mom through
lives,
Call of
and-
Duty.
Yeah,
We had a
this
Call
is
of Duty
dream.
wedding, and we were invited
been a
to
huge
Call of
part of
Duty
our
Black
lives,
Ops
and
6's
just,
Cod
know
Next
that's
Event,
where it all
okay?
started, and
We
to
lived
be here
the
now,
Call of Duty
it's
life.
Literally a dream come true. It's amazing.
Oh, that is awesome. Such a beautiful
Literally
story
a
between
dream
the two
come
of you.
true.
But I gotta ask, what's the honeymoon plans? Is this the honeymoon?
Ooh, first
For now.
thing, definitely go home and play the beta as much as we can, and then we'll worry about the honeymoon after that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a true gamer to me.
It
Sounds like a
certainly does
plan,
indeed. Well,
man.
you guys absolutely stunning. Such
I gotta
a
give
special day. Enjoy
congratulations to this
today
man.
as
This
well
man
with the
got-
honeymoon
this
vibes
man got
happening
a
here at Call of
wife
Duty
through
Next.
Call of
Thank
Duty.
you so much. That's going to do
Listen,
it from us
if
over
he
here.
can-
Back over to our casters.
That's so cute.
About the honeymoon.
Just saying.
There's a beta to play for.
No limits anymore.
Real.
Call of Duty lobby is truly bringing us all together. That is insane.
Except for the racial slurs.
Back to the gameplay. It's Modern Warzone. Doug's at it in the hard point.
Yeah, it's so special to
Our
see them,
Warzone.
get married. That is absolutely awesome.
You know what? For a guy that runs a Twitter account that's just Call of Duty news and shitting on other games that aren't Call of Duty, I did not expect him to look like Kip from fucking Napoleon Dynamite.
That's also insane to say. Kane Brown
Modern
here
Warzone
in
looks like
DC
Kip
at
from
Call of Duty
Napoleon
Next
Dynamite.
playing
He
Black
looks
Ops 6,
like
right?
he's
Let's
about
see
to
what
go.
Kane's got. I watched Kane get a nuke with Bobby Poff.
It's like, dang it.
Yeah.
That's a duo right there.
That's a duo. I think Isaac was. Oh no, Huskers was in
Yo,
there as well.
yeah.
Kane
it was
Brown
a
looks
super
like
solid
Pitbull
squad.
a little
But Kane
bit.
was
He's
bringing
like-
it, man. He was carrying stuff. He
Like,
was getting
don't
kills.
touch
He was
me,
doing
boy.
great.
He plays quite a bit of Call of Duty, so excited to see
He's
him
like,
out.
yeah,
there.
Mr.
Showing the AR
Worldwide.
as well, 'cause
I'm
that
the
actually
Call of
feels
Duty
his
Mr.
hands.
Worldwide
That was my
up in
gun
here.
of choice yesterday as the AR. It's
Yo,
unbelievable.
no.
And he's running the variant.
My eyes were closed, Kane. I didn't see that.
We
gonna shine like New York City, baby.
close enough to, and
I'm
like
sorry.
War, Exit
I'm
Wars,
comparing
yeah,
people to
similar
other
feel,
people
it's got
now.
real
I'm
nice
sorry.
recoil control.
I'm sorry. I'm
Sounds
being
good.
cringe. I
When you
fucking
want
know
to be
it.
that aggressive AR, it's just one of those guns that you just pull out, get aggressive. I
Yeah,
love the
bro.
XM4. Similar feel, like we said, it's Cold War.
Oh, he's spinning again. Love to see
No,
it.
you
What
didn't
a
have to bring
stage.
attention to
We're
it.
locked in here, though. Phase scope on your screen. And this
Phase
is what I
scope,
need.
alright,
Show me
phase
the
scope.
snipe. Show me the quick scopes. Because I was doing it yesterday. It
I want to
feels
see
so
someone
good.
scream the
Yeah,
X
you know,
slur
I'm not the
so
biggest
loud
fan.
you can hear it
Because
across
I'm just not
everybody
very
else's
good with
mind
this.
games.
But when I pull it out, it does feel extremely satisfying. And as you can see right here, Scope. He's the man you want to watch make plays. And you know the phase guys, when they get a sniper in their hand with that Omni movement, they're going to have some insane
I can't wait to see the final kill cams, Allie.
I'm so excited. And that dive that across the screen, I can just think of all the funny edits right now that are going to hit the timeline when this game drops. And Omni movement is just so fun.
All the funny
Regardless of your
edits?
playstyle, regardless if
I
you're
wouldn't
a
say funny,
sniper
more
main,
like
regardless if
badass
you're a
edits.
Warzone
People make
player,
the coolest
it is
edits on Call of
beneficial
Duty,
to
man.
literally everybody.
Just saying, I made a fucking Call of Duty edit.
When I dive, I'm
where
definitely a left
I was a
person.
fucking
Which is
cowboy,
funny
bro.
because I write with my right hand.
All right. You know what's crazy? Nobody considered this, but you know people with IRL strafe in game. I mean, the dive is adding an extra layer of danger. Of danger. I'm flying out my
And
office
getting
chair.
turned on.
So-
I mean, you guys are screwed.
When you guys were all playing yesterday, did you manage to get a Hellstorm? Because it is the best feeling in the world in this game. It looks so good, so crisp. It's unbelievable. I can't wait to see one of our players get it and wreak havoc on the map.
I love that you had to say that. Just to make sure everybody knew that you went on a streak
Yeah,
versus
just a
us
slight
yesterday.
flex.
Just
Yeah.
a slight flex.
Well, like 6.5 kills.
If
You've
we're
done a
gonna
couple
see
times.
one, if we're going to see one, it's going to be shots.
Class is in session. Shotsy already having
Class
a good
is
time
in
with that
session.
snipe.
Ah, hit my nose.
Never mind.
Miles. T-Dog Smitty. Boston who?
Get him on the roster. That's it.
That's a big go. But this is again a superb opportunity. Let's see some snipes. That's a big old dive off the mantle as well.
Bro, that's some like Sniper Wolf Metal Gear Solid shit right there, okay?
Animations. Are the devs listening? Are they watching this? He's already
He's
done
doing it again.
Keep your eyes on this man, please.
You can see some of the badges up top just so crispy when you get that. It looks so clean, and that added dopamine as you're playing BO6.
We've been warned that there are some absolute legendary old-school medals coming in the game, so keep an eye on those on these medals as they happen. Obviously, T-Dog's just there flexing. I mean, look, I'm the best player in the world.
The admins are telling him to chill out.
He's like, did you see that kill versus Dan?
Put the guns away, bro. Put the guns away, bro. Over to Noah Sunday, who's finding pieces all over the place.
I love
Listen
it.
to that.
Doesn't even adjust the camera.
Bro, listen, if I was to go to this event, I'd have to be like, listen, y'all order me a fucking Domino's pizza,
guns and attachments right now that
and we're gonna be good, all right? I need 2 Pepsis,
some players have truly
2 bottles of Pepsi, and a fucking Domino's pizza, and then I'll be fucking kicking it. They're like, what type of pizza? Just give me fucking cheese, man. I don't give a shit about toppings.
Sure.
Shit. No, I'm gonna need snacks and all that shit. Eat. I want to be pigging out while I'm there. I want to be going. Oh, look at that shit. That actually looks cool. Hold up. It went like 3D. I mean, not 3D, but you know what I mean though. It went like third person for a second, and then. Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. That's
you gotta
awesome.
love it.
Wait, it did the fucking. Wait, they brought back the Black Ops 3 thing with the, like the top 3 players.
We found out.
I mean, off the rip,
Oh,
we're just getting
shit.
some crazy camos and variants. Like,
That-
I'm loving
dude,
what I'm seeing.
I love
Once
it. That means you can do the
thing
emotes
looks
and shit
straight
there?
out of zombies.
This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
You get a knife that matches as well.
It is beautifully horrifying.
We haven't seen anyone like focus on pure knifing until just now. Lunchtime got the business delivered.
The dedicated melee end.
Yeah. Oh, yes, the dedicated melee spot now. So you can have a pistol and a knife, which is amazing, as you just feel a little more swaggy when you're running on the map with a knife in your hand. So something a lot of our players will very much enjoy, and I know the competitive players as well. Lunchtime, big into rank play this year. Only a couple weeks and we'll be good.
Well, that's the news coming here at Call of Duty Next, folks. Plenty to go. And if you love ring lights, we got them as well. Look at that view. It is all happening here. 215 creators sweating it out here in a hot day in DC.
And Howie, I was thinking about this. They each have a gaming PC, right?
Yes.
And then they have, a streaming PC.
Yeah.
So we're at over 500 PCs in this museum.
I don't know about you guys. I'm not sweating. You might be, but it feels great in here considering all of the power going on in this room. I mean, you're talking about ring lights galore,
Yeah, but
cameras
apparently
galore,
not enough
PCs,
power to
monitors,
keep your
everybody's on a
broadcast
dual
from
monitor, dual
glitching.
PC setup. I've yet to see how loud it gets in here, though. I'm ready to see some people on their feet.
We've seen some trash talk. It's getting spicy.
Oh, it has to get spicy, folks.
I need some slurs right now, or else it's not a Call of Duty
Watching
game.
Jay Smooth going up against Tim the Tapman, Swag, Legion was on the squad. 3 of his teammates just straight up quit out. It was 18 to 186. I was like, they're trying to find an easier lobby. I understand it.
Holy
Pretty woman.
Full
Get 'em.
streaks. Oh, before we've got a break coming. I wonder if we can see this Hellstorm.
You want to use it?
Salty.
She's
You
got to
wanna
call
use
him
it?
in,
The
right?
Hellstorm.
Is she around
Yeah.
us?
It is a
Where's she at?
beaut.
You can't
Salties, it's time.
You can't loop him in this game. Just call him in.
Hit the buttons.
She's just slaying.
Somebody's got to tell her.
That's the
Somebody's got to
huge
tell
thing.
her.
5. Part of the room she's in. I'll go and hit the key. I'm not against it.
All right.
Off the respawn is when you would typically
Here we go.
call.
Damn though,
Hit that
like
D-pad. Oh,
she
she's
was
now some
fucking
feet.
hitting so many shots.
Bad news bears, fam. I don't think
I don't
she's
think
gonna
she's gonna
find
call
it.
them
We
in.
just got a
See,
word
this
from
is
the
my
admin.
sports
She's
right
been
here, bro.
ignoring it since
Like
minute
people will
3.
watch
She's
football
just, this
broadcasts
good
and
on
like
the
it'll be like
It's
this.
fine, though.
It'll be football, right?
She's good.
This is my football,
And she's moving
basically.
around the
This
map,
is
like,
what I
so
would
fluid.
spend every year watching. This
here
is
we
my
go. Here
Super
we
Bowl,
go.
okay? You don't interrupt me when I watch my Super
Map
Bowl.
looks beautiful.
My Call of Duty
Call
Super
the
Bowl.
clusters in.
The clusters.
Okay.
are
So the
big
clusters auto home on
They'll
4
get it down.
targets around
She
the
didn't know.
place. Okay, folks, we're going to compose ourselves. We're going to take a moment. The gameplay's still rocking and rolling, though, here in DC. We'll be right back with a whole lot more Black Ops 6.
I want to know about the
Play like a pro
zombies.
on a big screen TV up to 98 inches from TCL, the official
Fixing
TV
the-
of Call of Duty.
There we go.
Share the wins. Elgato, the official streaming partner of Call of Duty.
Ooh. I gotta
AMD,
get Elgato.
official
I
CPU
hear
and
Elgato is
GPU
really
partner
good,
of Call of
especially with
Duty
their capture
Next.
cards. I gotta get
Herman
Elgato.
Gaming is
I gotta
happy
get
to be the
Elgato
chair
everything.
provider
I
for
bought a
Call of
cheap
Duty
ass
Next.
microphone
Today's
off
players are
Amazon.
sitting in Herman
It's
Miller gaming
some
and body chairs.
Mayono.
Check out which gaming
I don't
chair
even
is
know
best
that
for you
brand.
at
I just bought it because it's
hermanmiller.com/.
cheap as shit. It came with the stand and all that, so I was like, bug it.
Triumph, official
Triumph.
motorcycle partner of Black Ops
For the
6.
ride.
Customize your typing. Drop, the official keycap partner of Call of Duty.
I need some zombies.
Welcome back, everyone, to the desk. Joining us now, we've got more from the Treyarch team, more amazing humans to talk about Black Ops 6. We got Pablo Ortiz, Matt Schrontz, and Lawrence Metten to dive into everything yet again.
My ass is going to be chafing if we wait any longer on zombies.
Whatever you want to do.
I was seeing a lot of people do diving over there. That was wild. The amount of craziness that we were seeing from our players was absolutely incredible. This game is, I'm stoked.
Thanks to Nameless and Alley and Pocket, we've already got a meta conversation going, so we have no one better to talk about that than Pablo.
Not meta.
Can't wait to get their hands on the Black Ops 6
not
weapons
meta conversations.
We've been seeing them in action. I've heard a little love for the
You said
the
you balanced
Tonto,
the weapons.
the Jackal.
No.
We'll get into that a little bit, but what was your general approach to designing the weapons for this game?
Yeah, on a high level, we really wanted the gunplay to be super tight, really fluid with all the movement that we have going on as well. But still hitting that high fidelity, best looking weapons
I bet you Courage, when the beta comes out, he's going to instantly make a video on
the
new meta.
They look fantastic.
Well, we did see some of the
Every
inspect
content
animations
creator,
too,
every
and
Call of Duty beta has been making fucking meta class videos,
they're
even
looking
before like the
great.
meta is even a thing.
And, yeah, a lot of variety too. That was a big goal for us, making sure that every weapon has its own distinct identity. Audio, visuals, the mechanics, all of that. So you're going to see a lot of classics returning, like the XM4, better than ever before. But it's Black Ops, so
I like the
operators are getting
XM4.
their hands on a lot of experimental prototype weapons as well, and those start getting a little more out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, speaking of prototypes, we have some weapons coming at launch in Black Ops 6 that are completely new to Call of Duty, all new to the franchise, never been in a game before. That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's really awesome, and really just comes back to the weapons team having a blast exploring and capturing that 90s essence, which is pretty untapped for the franchise.
Yeah, we've never been to the 90s before in COD.
Guys, we're very well versed in the 90s.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, personal experience.
Don't date us, Al.
Hey, I'm on this conversation too, okay?
So at launch, 12 of our weapons players will be seeing for the very first time ever in Call of Duty, which is awesome. And you're gonna get to play with a bunch of those in the beta as well.
Are they? So we will be able to mess around with those in the beta.
Yes, I know people. I've seen a lot of Jackal PDWs.
You know what's funny?
The Vault Edition.
You know what's really funny?
Around out there in the stream. That weapon's amazing if you are playing aggressively.
What was really funny is I remember people were complaining because they wouldn't have their skins, blueprints, and all that for Black Ops 6. The thing is, how the fuck are you gonna have modern-ass weapons in the 90s? Like, fuck off.
You guys are also approaching things differently with attachments as well. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Peace out.
Really excited about where we landed with attachments this time around. Kind of two core pillars, right? The first was attachments should always feel really good to equip.
That actually does look like that's way more organized.
And the second,
my God, that's way more organized than Alpha 3's menu and Alpha 2's menu.
Clarity.
Thank the Lord, they're organizing this shit.
Experiment and
oh my God, I cannot stand the knockoff Hulu menu anymore. It's just terrible. Knockoff Netflix looks terrible. Okay.
People to have the confidence to build their own loadout, use those attachments.
It looks like
know
the
what they're
continue
doing.
watching section of
it's
HBO
awesome,
Max.
and we're gonna hopefully see a lot of customization here at Call of Duty Next today.
Yeah, now what else should we know about attachments here? Like, because I feel like there's more than meets the eye with all this stuff.
Yeah, so, I mean, players are going to notice that
more
there's
than
way
meets
fewer
the
cons
eye.
across the board.
Is that what they mean?
Attachments are more focused on providing one or two
Prime,
big chunky improvements.
Got it.
And there's also, that's mostly consistent in terms of where those improvements will be on all your weapons, so that you quickly are getting into these situations where you're like, okay, I want to make my weapon ADS faster. I know I go to the rear grip, I put on the quick draw. It's that simple.
Love that. Yeah.
And we're going to get deep into weapon progression with Lawrence here in a little bit, but talk to us about what things are shared in terms of unlocks in the attachment system.
Yeah, so for most of the attachments, you're going to go through your normal weapon leveling journey and unlock everything for just that weapon, but then optics are going to be shared within a class.
Oh, nice. That's huge.
Yeah, so if you're playing with your XM4, you might unlock like a red dot or something like that, and you're going to immediately be able to put that on your AK, no matter what level that AK is, right? It could be...
Oh, that is big.
This was the
never
thing
touched
before.
it before.
We already had
one,
this.
and you can already put a red dot on there.
Yeah, it gives you that advantage to be able to get
We
in there
already
early with
had
weapons.
this, except you
tell
could use
who
that
here
on
is
all
not an
weapons.
Stand.
All tactics you could use on all weapons.
I love
besides
iron sights,
weapon-specific
but having that ability to be able to go across is absolutely fantastic.
We already had this.
Glass, that's all I need.
Yeah, well, now we
They're
got
just trying to make
no
it
matter
sound
what, as long
different.
as it's unlocked in that class.
Well, this is the only thing I
Matt,
noticed they're
actually,
trying to make
you know,
sound different. Everything else
Time
sounds
to Kill
actually
is
different.
something that players are always curious
TTK.
about with
Yep.
a new title, TTK, Time to Kill. How did you guys approach that for Black Ops 6?
It is a critically important part of the game. So I'll go through some quick hits, right? We're slightly lower TTK. You're going to die a little bit faster than something like Cold War. We're at 100 health. We've tested a ton of different health values and around with the weapon damage.
Oh,
but
you
we feel
should've
like
made-
where we're at right now, it sits really well.
Oh wait,
in
no,
the world of
TTK
Black
being
Ops 6 with
faster
Omni
is good.
movement, our
Lower
attachment
means
philosophy.
faster, which means
But
we're
of
gonna have
course,
less health.
We're definitely looking
That's
for
actually,
data
that's actually
and
good.
feedback
That's
in
what
the
everybody
data, so
wanted.
please
Fast
give it to
TTK,
us in appropriate
fast
ways.
movement.
Yeah,
This game,
we will
so
listen and assess and adjust.
they're listening. They're finally doing what we wanted them to
I'm
do.
definitely very interested in how Omni Movement and that lower TTK are going to play with one another. We're even seeing it here come to life too, and it's been really fascinating. And I think it's only going to just continue to add a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, and make you be a bit more strategic.
Yeah, I mean,
what you wanna do.
it was really important to be able to react.
Yes.
Right? So we don't want the health so low that you just immediately die.
Yeah.
But we don't want it so high to where you get frustrated, right? So we feel like we're in a really good spot to where you get a little bit of a dance, but, we'll see.
Yeah, no.
Designed with Omni Movement in mind.
Exactly.
Now, Lawrence, my fellow camo enthusiasts out there, there are many of us. I hear you have some really exciting things for us in terms of challenges this game.
Yeah, so there's a lot you're going to be able to do with weapons. First off, we're bringing reticle challenges and reticle customization back.
Nice.
So
Let's go! Reticle customization! Dude, that's
we have
my
an update
favorite
to
part
the
of like
camo
almost
system,
every
And as part of
customization.
that, we have some
Dude,
really
that
dope
looks
mastery
sick.
camos.
We're seeing them right now.
Our Treyarch weapons team has really gone all out.
love that
and
one.
we're
That looks
confident
sick.
we're delivering the best mastery camos we've ever seen in the franchise. Take a look at
Damn!
Dark Matter.
The Dark
Back
Matter
and
actually
better
looks
than
good.
ever. And when you shoot this thing, it actually has some dynamic elements
Right.
that add and swirl and move. Really dope mastery camos in the game this year. We'll have more to show
So sick.
later in the broadcast with the other modes. But they're
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah, if that's just only a taste and a
Little
moose
taste.
boosh.
You got master camos for every mode.
I'm gonna call out. Lawrence said it. The team killed it on
They
the
really
master
did.
camos. I see the conversation come up of which was the best gold camo. I see Black Ops 1 come up a lot. I don't necessarily disagree. I think we've topped it. I think we've topped
bold.
it. Yep.
Bold
Let us
move,
know.
bold move.
Then show us.
Let us know.
There are a lot
Show us
of
what
cool
tops
stuff here
the
without
best
a doubt
gold
here, and
camo
these
of
things are
all
looking
time.
absolutely
Because
incredible,
nothing
but
beats the
also
Black Ops 1
something
gold
that's
camo.
Looking equally as incredible are Vault Edition
Tell us.
weapons, which I am very, very excited for. I mean, look at these things.
I don't really care for
They
this
look
so much.
cool.
And everybody's running
After I
these
got
in the-
banned
in
on
the-
Modern Warfare Free on my
the streams
PlayStation,
today.
I
Like,
just said
these
fuck
in
it.
action.
Which is
They
why I
are
didn't buy the
gorgeous.
game.
Of course, if you
I
pre-order the Vault
pre-ordered it
Edition
for Game
and
Pass.
you can unlock bonus content, including the
So I'm not
Hunters
even gonna
versus
give them
Hunted
30 bucks for
Operator
this
pack,
shit.
The Mastercraft weapon collection.
I'm not giving them 30
the
bucks.
Gobble Gum pack and Season 1 Black Cell. Plus, if you pre-order the Vault Edition, you will get the chance to use these operators and these weapons. And look at these. I mean, this is absolute
Insane.
shenanigans. You're going to get to use them in the beta. So that's freaking awesome. I'm really stoked for that one.
I like Spooky Fish Knife.
Yeah,
He's trying to hurt you.
That's
but-
trying to hurt you.
Yeah, it clearly Spooky Fish Knife.
I
Now,
forgot what his actual name is, but that's the one that calls out
that's
to
the
me.
name
Yeah.
That's the name. Actually,
We're gonna change that.
Perfect,
They're gonna
yeah,
change it in the
change it
game.
in game.
Yeah, it's awesome. Now, of course, there is one thing in particular that I have been excited to ask today, and this is the return of Classic Prestige. We saw the announcement; people were popping off about it. Lawrence, what can you tell us about Classic Prestige? Just give us an overview. What we should be expecting? Because I hear Classic, I think Classic.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we're delivering in Black Ops 6 and then some. So
okay.
we're super excited to be bringing Classic Prestige back to the franchise. If you're unfamiliar with Classic Prestige, you're going to start leveling up 1 to 55, unlocking content for use in your loadouts. If you hit max level, you're going to have the choice to prestige, relock all that 1 to 55 content.
Yeah.
Do it again, having gained a
and
little
do you still get the perma unlock as well, like it was back in the day?
That is back. So
Okay.
every prestige, you're going to have a permanent unlock. If maybe you lost access to your favorite weapon or your favorite perk, use that permanent unlock, get it back right away. We have 10 prestiges in Black Ops 6. Make it through those. You'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 levels to climb through.
Let's take a quick look at our sneak peek Prestige 1 icon.
Oh, that looks sick.
A conversation with Lawrence in our office. I think maybe we shared
That's
an office
fucking
at the
awesome.
time, talking about bringing this back, and it's like, well, if we're going to make the best Black Ops game ever, then you kind of got to do it. And we said it's got to be a no-brainer to want to enter Prestige. And the team, Lawrence, hats off, like, absolute no-brainer, and I'm going to try to max Prestige. I'm going to try to get Dark Matter. I'm going to try to do all the things.
Yeah, I love that you've said, too, it's not so punishing, that you've made it super rewarding, and, like, of course I'm going to want to relock everything. I'm not risking it all, so to speak.
Yeah.
So on top of that, you know,
it's
pretty great rewards.
Yeah,
to
actually,
talk about too.
That's the other thing too, right? Because, you know, one of the things that we always enjoy about the track and putting in that time in is unlocking things and getting stuff. So what are going to be some of the prestige rewards and just in general that we should be expecting with this?
So we didn't want to just bring back Classic Prestige. We wanted to go bigger than ever. We wanted to build the most rewarding version of Classic Prestige we've ever seen. We have a ton of high-value skins, blueprints, charms, and more, all created just for the Prestige system.
Okay.
And I mean, we showed the Prestige 1 icon a minute ago.
Amazing.
If that looked like the World at War zombie to
I was going to ask. It's got it looked really familiar.
Hint, hint.
It's because it is. And so one thing we're doing in Black Ops 6 is each prestige is actually themed after a game in Black Ops history. So not only are we bringing back a fan favorite classic system, it's oozing with nostalgia. It's going to take you on a trip through the past Black Ops games.
Baby.
We're super excited.
I cannot wait to see what the Black Ops 1 is. Oh, I'm so excited.
I mean, I think people are going to love these so much, but Lawrence, what happens to your weapons when you're relocking? Just because this is a new system, we want to take people through what they should expect in terms of what happens to our stuff.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be Classic Prestige if it wasn't a little dangerous. You're going to relock that 1 to 55 content, but you're not going to lose weapon progression. You're not going to lose your global weapon builds. You're not going to lose challenge progress. When you re-unlock a weapon, you'll have all the builds you created for that weapon available as soon as you get access again. And it was important to us, to Matt's point earlier, we want players to prestige, but we also want it to pay homage and reflect the classic system. And so that relock is an important part. You also mentioned the permanent unlock, Alex, so that'll help you mitigate the relock if you really
I'm
lose.
excited.
It's
I'm
still
excited
a
for
little
that. Yeah, so only just a smidgen.
It's a calculated risk, and I like that in my Call of Duty. But it really wouldn't be a Black Ops game without a couple of other things that I think you are going to surprise us with.
Yeah, so we got a lot to unlock in the game. Calling card challenges with a deep set of those. We have 100% completion cards in the game at launch. So if you complete the set in multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone, you're going to be rewarded for doing so. Each prestige has its own set of calling
Those are
card
so
challenges.
sick.
The zombies one looks so cool.
Yeah, the zombies
we
one
got
looks
Dark
awesome.
Ops challenges. You need Dark
Let's
Ops challenges in a Black Ops game. So if you're unfamiliar with those are as tough as they get. Hidden criteria challenges that we're excited to see which ones the community find and which ones they maybe take a while to discover. We will not be giving hints.
Nope. Okay. Redacted. Smart.
Yeah, a lot to unlock and excited to see what resonates with players.
So we were hearing Miles talk about a little bit while they were casting some gameplay, but it seems like medals are back, and I'm excited for them. So it seems like there are a ton for us to be able to earn as well. Is that right?
Yeah, we have over 150 medals in multiplayer. Lots of returning fan favorites.
A lot of nuts.
And a lot of new ones, too, that we're excited for players to discover.
You can see them popping up on screen.
Yeah, we've been seeing, we got some turned on action earlier.
Love the turned on.
Yeah, that's Pablo's favorite.
Get tagged in the back and just have the perfect flick.
My personal favorite is Doink, because it's fun to say
Fun
and
to say.
see Doink. But yeah, there's.
I like how you say, I like doink.
I do. I mean, I popped up and they were telling me some of the ones that were coming. And I was like,
kill an enemy with an impact from a tactical grenade.
That was Stephanie's.
It's a little different than
It
stuff.
was Stephanie's favorite before she knew what it was.
It's true.
She just heard doink. She was like, I'm in.
We love equipment here. Okay.
My personal faves are we have a 1v1, 1v2, 1v3, and 1v everyone medals.
Nice.
And,
I get those all the time.
And search and destroy, right?
Yeah.
S&D, going to this. Oh, yeah, all the time. Picking up those 1v3 medals. This guy's unbelievable. All right, folks. Well, before we wrap up things here at the Desto, Stephanie, I think there is one more thing that our friends at Treyarch wanted to talk about because I see it here on the little graphic that we got.
You are so right, Alex. And one more thing. I'm coming to you, Lawrence. So Treyarch has obviously worked on every ranked mode the last few years. We simply need to know when ranked multiplayer is coming to Black Ops 6. What do you got for us?
Yeah, so, I mean, we love competitive COD. Ranked play is in the DNA at Treyarch. And in a lot of ways, we've been building towards Black Ops 6 as the definitive ranked play experience. And we're delivering it earlier than it's ever launched in a Call of Duty game.
Get to zombies, bro, and I want to just shut off.
All right.
Figure those metas out. Coming
My friends are watching. They're massive sweats. They're very happy about that. You know,
a lot of people, a lot of cheering in the room. I think when we talked about this to some of the creators in the building. But thank you so much, Treyarch team, Pablo, Matt, Lawrence.
Thank you.
It's been awesome to have you here today. Thank you for sharing everything that's coming to the game.
Yeah, and it seems like most importantly, you guys are excited about it, which I think you guys are excited about it.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, it just radiates to all of us. That joy is so awesome, and I think I speak for everyone in here. This game's freaking awesome.
The vibes are high.
The vibes are high. It's great. It's Black Ops at its absolute finest. But that, of course, covers our news on Black Ops 6 multiplayer. But don't go anywhere because we have plenty more live gameplay that's going to be coming your way, courtesy of our excellent commentators. We got Miles, Puck, and the rest of the crew standing by. Take it away, fellas.
Thank you, Stephanie. Golden Boy. Wow, a lot of great updates there from the Treyarch developers. Ranked play.
Oh my goodness. Race to prestige, anybody? I will race you as soon as we can.
Okay, yes.
Just all the most incredible day of news, folks. I mean, I can hardly contain myself. But while you were at the desk, our creators have switched over to our next multiplayer section, which is a look at some of the new strike maps that are coming to Black Ops 6 multiplayer. So we're going into face-off, folks.
Fast and furious is how I describe this game mode. And I was talking with Aiden. He's saying, I think I found the God Gun. I think Hazardous might have as well.
The Tanto 22. It's got like a similar feel. Do you remember the Milano? That like...
And it reminds me of the ADS of the MSMC.
Oh.
One of the all-time favorites.
Oh. You can hear your time, Allie, but it was glorious.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little 10 years younger than the rest of you. But Hazardous isn't. And he was at that high ground for a hot minute there. Will finally get shut down. But Shotzi is still rocking this sniper rifle. I mean, players cannot get this guy down.
He's going for the 360.
He said he was going for a clip. You know, I walked over to go watch him, see what he was up to, and he said he was going for a clip, and he won't rest today until he gets a good one. I'm excited to see if he can pull off. Here goes an assassination.
Was he on the receiving end?
We've seen a few in the trailer. The one that Klaus pulls off with the axe, like the flying. I mean, this is some visceral execution action.
Part robot, part zombie human.
All Black Ops 6.
Incredible stuff. Don't look at us like that, Alley Cat. All right,
Shotzi's
put away the sniper rifle for a moment, and this is what I've been waiting for. Can he fry?
He got executed. He wasn't taking any more of that. He said, screw the clip. I need to go for some kills. But he's still getting taken down. Aerith is one of our COD mobile creators. And seeing her pop off here in this situation versus one of our professionals. Pop off queen.
I will say, Shotzi's in the blender right now.
Yeah, he kind of is.
He confirms.
I don't see any movement.
Absolutely fried, okay? So that's a good sign for all of you guys out there. Wondering if you could pick up Omni movement fast.
That's what he needed.
You can.
He heard him.
See, look, destroyed. He got the best.
He's on his feet. That might be a different lobby, but yeah.
Clearly doesn't play the objective. Shout out to the 520 compared to your teammates' 1,400.
46 elims.
Got 5, bro.
And was that 5 deaths? 46 and 5? Oh.
Get a confirm over here.
Ridiculous.
And this was called the Scourge, and this thing is absolutely insane. It looks so good, and it has a high mag, so you can just
crazy.
slay.
Yeah, this is a Jackal blueprint, one of the variants. Again, you'll be able to use this in the beta. It just looks absolutely insane. And we saw that matching knife again. All the animations, everything looks so cool.
Spooky fish knife.
The spooky fish.
I'm calling it that for the rest of the year.
I'm making an emote right now for it.
What are you guys taking with you after your first Prestige?
Oh, it's a great question. All of my attachments, but which one?
I don't know if it works on that.
I'm taking the
Like
jackal.
that.
The jack?
I'm taking the jackal with me.
I'm taking the spooky fish knife.
Ames.
I'm gonna just keep my marine.
I'm taking the Ames with me. That thing. We're watching Kenny use it a moment ago. Very, very impressive.
He was loving it.
Hey, okay, physic.
And now I'm looking out for the medals. You see the double kill pops up. I think it's just so much satisfaction as you're playing and popping 2 pieces and 3 pieces. It looks so sick.
We heard Lawrence talk about there's a 1v1, there's a 1v2, 1v3, 1v everyone medal. I mean, that's going to be so fun to keep account of. I mean, not just, for like players having a good game or even in tournaments. All sorts of exciting plays here. Can't wait.
I can't wait to see what's going on here with FIFA Kill. Now, FIFA, one of the greatest Warzone players of all time. He's
100%.
always streaming. On the other side of this, though, you have Aiden. You have Sage. Good news is he's got Jay Smooth on his team here, Alley Cat, but I feel like this might be a stacked lobby.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good news because Aiden has got a 3-piece on the enemy side of things. I mean, this is a kill feed lighting up not in their favor, but can we just talk about, I think everybody's got tactical sprint on, and I'm going to start yelling at people.
And what I love about this is they're on a strike map, so it's so close. So every time you spawn, you're just going to be getting into engagements and having to use that Omni movement to get away as we see a dive comes out of nowhere. Couldn't be better timing. Those are some of the things you're going to be able to do. You get shot, you just got to get out of dodge.
So unlike Cold War and a strike map in this game, it's not necessarily a piece of a larger map that's been trimmed down. It's an entirely new play space, but it's still using a similar art design or a similar palette from an existing multiplayer map, or at least I've been told.
And this one's Gala, so you can see small themed area. It just looks awesome. And up top, this is the position it looks like you're going to want to hold. This FIFA Kill is absolutely slaying.
And y'all can't see it, but his hair is bright pink. It's kind of getting blinded in this shot, but he's right in front of us, and I'm seeing the sun shining down on him in these shots as he's going to find 2. Has the high ground, will find a 3rd as well. Now, I didn't see him much of as an AR player, but his movement is looking cracked.
Marley 13. Having a very good time here at Cod Next. Now, an entirely different experience there, though, Chris. I mean, not necessarily being pinned down in spawn and absolutely beaten alive, but all right, Lola, massive shots.
I walked behind her earlier, and she dropped the quad feed. She's like, how about that one, chat? Everyone is just feeling this game bright and early, and she is not afraid to take on anyone in the lobby.
So Chris walks behind people that quad feeds. I walk behind Tim the Tapman, and he rage quits his first lobby after missing a kill. Honestly, I'm just going to stay on the stage.
Yeah, come with me. I bring the PMA.
And as we jump to Lola, she has the XF4 out with the red dot on. You heard them talking about it, and be able to change her reticle and customize it. That is something we had way back in Black Ops 1. It was one of the best feelings ever. So many features from previous Black Ops games were fine, re-added with that nostalgic feel, but also new. It's been so awesome to see.
Another thing as well, every single time you get a brand new weapon, the optic slot is open and ready. You don't have to level it up. You can put anything you've already unlocked in that prestige. So let's say you've got a big old sight, a ×4, whatever it may be, a nice red dot. It could go on the brand new weapon immediately.
All right, quick question for you guys. They mentioned that there's going to be different themes for the prestiges. We heard about World at War. Will we see a Black Ops 2 one? And is there a chance that I can unlock the FAL in the Cap 40s once again?
Imagine some of the best weapons ever, but we got a bunch of new weapons in this game as well. I'm excited to just get my hands on it, try it out.
Can we see
got
this
the beta
from
coming
Salties?
up.
Some first timers. Some first timers
Look at
here
all the
in the
medals.
Call of Duty world.
Turned on. That's the one I was looking for. When I play against Chris, I'll be getting a couple.
Impossible! I have eyes on my back, and now I can dive backwards.
Did you see that slide?
I have been against stuff in the DC. It's beautiful here.
Great stuff coming through as our creators are finishing their first round of Strike. Everyone seems to be enjoying the fun. Alika, what'd you see in that one?
I just saw some incredible movement, and honestly, when I was listening to you guys talk about, getting your medals and all the weapons that are new, also just quality of life updates that all of your classes will move around, whether it's Warzone, whether it's MP, whether it's a private match, rank play. You don't have to keep going in and remaking your classes, and I think that is just so important. It's an attention to the small details that Treyarch does really, really well.
And if you guys have been watching all the screens, the finer details, the different HUDs that we've seen, I'm liking people changing it up and making it easier on themselves. We were talking about yesterday, if you're right-eye dominant, we were moving our mini-map up to the top right. And like, this is how it should be.
It feels right. I mean, that's a very, very easy change. It's just called inverted. There's a lot of presets. We saw 2 that were locked for now, and there's a streamer, and there's, I think, one that you can fully customize. Could be wrong there, but
we're getting into the weeds now.
Lots of different options for those HUD presets. We're getting a little teaser of some of them here. Again, it's just a new dawn, baby. It's a new day, and it's a long, fantastic year of Black Ops 6 ahead of us.
Now, Miles, you're a full-time employee, and I'm a contractor, so I can ask this question. Can we talk about theater mode yet?
I think
Do I have to wait till later in the show?
I think we can. I'm not seeing any heads.
Nobody's coming to arrest us right now.
There's no red dot on my chest, is there?
I might take you like a mini nap
You're going to see the best
during this live stream because of how bored I am because they're not showing COD Zombies. I want to see COD Zombies. That's the main thing I care about.
Flips and dives, it's going to be a fantastic
so if I look like I'm napping, I probably am.
Folks. Well, we're going to leave our creators for a moment, folks. We do have a bit of an update from Lottie, who's roaming the halls of Call of Duty Next with some special guests.
I certainly am indeed. Some very tall special guests. I am joined right now by Keyshawn, Tristan, and Bub from the Washington Wizards. You guys may recognize them. Right, if I can reach here. But Keyshawn, first of all, Call of Duty Next. This setting, I think, is insane. What do you make of this setup with all our creators?
I didn't know what to expect walking in here, and just walking in here, seeing the environment, the vibe, and just how good it looks. It's amazing to me.
It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's very vibey for sure. Tristan, have you managed to get your hands on the game yet? Have you played?
Yeah, I played. It's a great game. It's like a new what's the name? New maps, a new setup, and it's very nice. A little different, a little change, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'll see how much I'll get on the game.
All right, we'll see how much you're grinding for sure.
I'll grind
Bub,
for sure.
What type of player are you, Bub? Are you multiplayer, zombies? What do you dabble in? Multiplayer?
100%. Don't touch Warzone. I play zombies sometimes. I'm not really good at the game. So I just play Warzone so you can keep coming back to life.
Damn, I was really hoping you'd start being like, I'm going to smoke kids. I'm talking a big game, but that's fair. You got time to grind. Absolutely not. And obviously, we're seeing some of the incredible creators try this out. Are you guys fans of anyone's streams at all?
We've seen a couple of AMP members in here, so it's pretty cool.
Amazing. I love to hear that. And lastly, Tristan, how are you guys feeling about maybe squadding up together at some point when the game releases?
Us three? Oh, we should play for sure. We should start streaming. I think this has given a good jump start for us. Maybe we get into streaming.
Snoop Dogg can live stream.
You heard it here first. The Wizards team might be actually emerging.
Hey, I'd actually watch you guys.
Gents, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the day. Castus, it's back to you.
Thank you so much, Lottie. We've got some of the biggest names in Washington all here to check out Black Ops 6. I wanted to ask you, though, while we watch some more gameplay, who is the greatest celebrity or athlete that you've played with or against or just watched in Call of Duty?
Oh, man, you're talking about skill at Call of Duty, huh? I would say I played with a decent amount of athletes. Marcus Valdez-Scantling was unbelievable at
MVS?
Warzone. MVS, one of the best Warzone players that I've played with. I think he's great. And then Max Holloway, a fighter, unbelievable player as well.
He was really good. I won a gunfight tournament with Michael B. Jordan, for the greatest teammate.
You did.
And I went into that. I'm not gonna lie. I went into that fully thinking I was gonna have to carry him. He wasn't gonna know anything. He came in hot as hell, knew everything, had his own call-outs. Yeah. He asked me a couple of questions, and I was like, we're absolutely going to smoke this. There's no way we lose. And we didn't.
Did he have an 8-pack or a 10-pack in person?
He was wearing his own clothes.
Why were you looking?
He starred in Creed. He's a pretty good athlete.
Everybody loves Call of Duty.
Let's take a look at the gameplay.
Tim loves Call of Duty.
Tim loves Call of Duty, except when he rage quits.
He did rage quit.
He's not going to do it now. We talked to him about it.
Here we go.
No, he did it like 10 minutes ago.
Zogoro. Oh, wow. He hit that player. Look at the diving.
It looked good to me. It looked good to me.
Go forward, then backwards. And those are some of the gunfights you're going to have to get used to in this game.
I mean, the quads on that man. To hit them dives.
Hitting them squats.
Look at this. This is so hard to stay alive. That was a phase player taking him down there. I'm not sure exactly who that was, but on a shifty, another Warzone warrior.
But also one of the most individually talented, just Call of Duty players we've seen come into the scene from a content creator side. And now competitor in Warzone. He's been unreal, so I'm excited to see what he can display here.
His aims is not missing, Ali.
No, he's not missing. But kind of piggybacking off of Omni movement, it looks like a lot. Like, it looks very daunting, but I promise you, once you are loading into the game, once you are playing, it comes so naturally. It feels like it's going to be a big change. It really isn't. It's super fun. It's super natural, and you can already see it. Like, people aren't struggling. They're having fun. They're testing out kind of their limits and their abilities with the Omni movement. It is so, so good.
Oh, yeah, at this point in time, I think our creators have had maybe like 2 or 3 hours of total gameplay time. So, I mean, they've picked it up real fast. It's going to feel difficult for them to go back to, you know, a different Call of Duty, go back to MW3 or go back to previous games. You know, we always love to do throwback tournaments and throwback gameplay in the sort of mid-off season. It's going to be hard after Omni movement.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's going to change the way that you approach basically every scenario. I mean, when you're hitting a corner and you're walking into a building, like I said, you know, when we were talking about it, it just feels natural. Like, it's new, it's awesome, but it feels natural, almost how it should be. And obviously, they've catered the maps towards the movement as well, so everything is smooth when you're running around.
Some games that you'll play in the FPS genre, it feels like you're ice skating around the map. Absolutely not in this. Now, what's happening here, Miles?
Oh, this is, I mean, we're taking a hostage, and we're holding on to this player as a meat shield.
Yeah. Wait, that hipfire was insanely accurate.
So, again, this is a new feature in the game. You're able to take these players hostage from behind. This is sort of an alternate to an execution. This is going to go huge in Search and Destroy, in Warzone. You can be able to take a hold of players. They will take the bullets for you. You have a limited amount of time, and if you get rescued, you can be rescued by your teammates. So, and I'm screaming like, it's got me. I'm being taken.
I got you, brother.
I'm being taken. Wheeler's coming out of nowhere.
Climbing the sniper.
Would you call
saving
that
me.
a meat shield?
It's a meat. I'm calling them a meat shield. That's not the. I don't think that's the official name.
It's a personal bodyguard.
I feel like I just got told that was the official name.
I like that you're a
Official
personal
bodyguard.
bodyguard.
That was just what came to my head there.
Against your will, bodyguard.
Hey, guess what? You got a job now for the next 12 seconds. That's right. You'll be guarding me, sir. Marley 13, though, thank you so much for that. And oh, yes.
Yep.
Legion.
Legion, let's
Oh,
go.
he power punched it too.
Oh, yeah. Legion, do it. Find somebody and blow them up.
Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah, baby!
Bam.
Oh, no, he's been taken!
Leave him alone!
No! You leave my boy Legion alone.
Well, Legion turns into someone's personal meat shield as the game comes to a close. And a draw. We don't see many of those either.
Yeah.
And I love that they're just using this left and right. This is so sick.
He's screaming for help. Please, somebody save me. It doesn't last forever. You will be taken care of there. And Zogoro, look, man, it happens to the best of us.
So you just have to be aware. You can't get taken as the meat shield.
It's going to be all snipers, right? All the snipers who have been camping, you finally climb up next to them. They don't get to use tac insertion. Nah, they coming with me.
And you know what? You have that prox chat out. I'm talking to you the whole time.
The whole time. Whispering.
In your ear, literally in your ear.
Okay?
Hey, buddy, what you doing up here?
Do you mind if I just borrow your body for a second?
Just for a minute.
Just take some bullets for me.
All right, Zog, what do you got for me? I'm ready for some Blaine train.
Not much. Not much.
It's coming though. You know, it takes a moment to get used to the aim down sight speed. He's getting collats here. What more do you want from him?
Honestly, I think that was an opposite jinx. I think I just helped him there.
It's all happening here, folks. Collaterals, body shield
Attack is
plays.
locked.
It's happening here at Call of Duty Next. Unbelievable day so far.
Question on Attach. So he won his first world championship when we went to New Movement back in Advanced Warfare.
That is true.
How do you feel he's going to adapt as now one of the old guard in the CDL coming into Omni Movement?
I think he's going to love it. I mean, Attach is a guy who could run any weapon, so we'll definitely be checking him out later today throughout the show.
We'll be checking out a whole lot later on today in the show, but now we're going to take a little bit of a moment to look back. Let's take a look back at some of the best reactions during multiplayer today, brought to you by our friends at TCL. And that does it for Black Ops 6 multiplayer. We're heading out to a very quick break, but when we come back, we'll be back over at the desk with more of our Treyarch developers for an exclusive look at Black Ops 6 Zombies. That's it all, folks. Stay tuned throughout the show for live Warzone gameplay on the new Resurgence map and updates on Call of Duty Mobile and Warzone Mobile 2. Ooh.
Don't go anywhere.
Wow.
Landscape shape has been polarized. Now it's time to reveal the zeal. Everybody
Experience the world of Call of Duty with Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Introducing the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 collaboration from Movement. Get early access with email sign up at movement.com/COD. Call of Duty Next is powered by Xfinity. Stay ahead of the game with ultra-fast speeds and a smooth, low-lag connection. Operators get ready to unleash a force of nature with Polaris Razor Pro R, dropping into Call of Duty Warzone in Season 1. Change your game. Scuff Gaming, the official controller partner of Call of Duty. Take your Call of Duty gameplay to the next level with Nanoleaf's modular RGB smart lights. Step into the game and sync your lights with the action on screen for the highest level of gaming immersion. Origin. Customize your PC. Official gaming PC and gaming laptop of Call of Duty.
Welcome back, folks. I found myself up on another overlook perch here at Call of Duty Next to let you guys know that the 5th annual Call of Duty Endowment Bowl presented by USAA will be coming to you live directly following Call of Duty Next. Code Bowl 5 will feature 10 esports teams from the military branches from the US, UK, and Canada to compete alongside the most competitive players in Call of Duty Warzone, including Aiden, Benny Central, Natasha, Olims, Joe Woe, Stode, Symphony, Teep, Westy, Zelena, country music star Kane Brown, and more. Tune in to see who will dominate Urzikstan, be crowned the second Monster MVP, and for the first time ever, claim victory in the Code Bowl 5 Solo YOLO. You won't want to miss the chance to celebrate 5 years of Code Bowl, 15 years of endowment impact for veterans, and learn more about the upcoming endowment pack in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Stay tuned after next to see who will take home the coveted Code Bowl 5 trophy, live from Washington, D.C. Now, I'll tell you what, folks, the energy in this building is unbelievable, and we've only just really begun. If you are just tuning in live, welcome to Washington, D.C. Welcome to Call of Duty Next. We've had so much incredible news so far, but it's not over yet because we're going to head on down now to the developers at Treyarch to give you guys an exclusive look at Black Ops 6 Zombies. So, GB, you know what to do. It's over to you.
Thank you so much for that, Lonnie. And yes, the Cold Bowl is incredible. Make sure you guys stick around for that. A great time. And those players are going to throw down in the server. You best believe that. But here we go, folks. We're at the desk. And it's now time to talk about everyone's favorite undead thingamajigam. It's zombies, baby.
Yes,
and
finally.
You guys may have
Finally,
seen this
I can stop trying to sleep.
Ground-based zombies
stop trying to sleep
is
through
back.
this.
And honestly, I'm stoked. It could be better than ever. I think it is going to be better than ever.
There's only one way to find out.
All right, I'm going to exercise.
Yeah, that's right. So now we will have 2 maps at launch, and one of which we're going to be debuting here live at Call of Duty Next. So, folks, welcome to Liberty Falls.
Liberty Falls, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
There's a place just around the bend. A place by the name of Liberty Falls.
They just released the trailer, too.
1991's fastest growing town in America. And it's plain to see why.
Ooh.
It's a place of simple tastes. Neighbors help one another.
Damn. Oh, that shot's cool. Oh, damn.
Ain't just for Sundays.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
So if you're passing this way, be sure to stop.
Oh my god. Oh, damn. Woo, look at that. We're going to be able to go into a bowling alley?
We're dying to welcome you.
She did this. Samantha Maxis? She did this? If so, then she's a monster.
Pre-order digitally and instantly unlock the Reflect 115 camo pack in Modern Warfare 3
So Liberty
and Call
Falls
of Duty Warzone.
and Terminus Island are both going to be launched.
A good old-fashioned hell yes! Round-based is back. We are welcoming to the desk the Treyarch Zombies team. We've got Kevin Drew, Steve Bianchi.
Give this man a round of applause. Give these men a round of applause.
as Alex said, it's going to leave a mark.
It's intense. It's incredible,
intense.
right? Yeah.
Small town.
It was peaceful. It's a little more dangerous now.
Yeah, it looked like it would have been a good time out with the family. Now, not so much. You know,
We've been riding the Zombies hype train since reveal, and I feel like I just hit a new level there. But there are two awesome round-based Zombies maps that launched with Liberty Falls and, of course, Terminus Island, which we've been talking about over the last few weeks. What does it feel like to just have both of these out in the world now?
Oh, it's so awesome to have basically Zombies Month, where we've gotten just so
really
much
has
time
been,
to show off all the hard work the team's been doing for the last 4 years and showcasing both maps. Very different. We'll get into that, but it's been great.
Yeah, lots of hard work over the years from the Zombies team. And Steve, Liberty Falls kind of feels like a new setting for Zombies. Like you said, the small town, it's bright. It feels like a little bit of a different place. What's this map all about?
Yeah, it's this really idyllic small town. It's in West Virginia, but now it's like the site of a zombie incursion zone. So watch out. It's just destroyed immediately, right? It's crazy. But there's so many details when you look around the map and all these little shops and things like that. It's such a built-out world. It's great, and there's actually all these little stories about the people who used to live there, and some little side quests that maybe you'll find.
You guys, side quests never.
So
what?
Yeah, you gotta wait till it comes out. But, yeah.
And of course, Black Ops 6 is set in 1991. So first look at this map on Liberty Falls. It really seems like we're embracing that early 90s era, where of course we see it all over Black Ops 6, but this has got that nice nostalgia.
Oh, yeah. So, Terminus is a little hard to get that 90s vibe when you're in a remote Pacific
prison.
Yeah. I've been to a few prisons in the 90s. So,
Liberty Falls is really like where we got to just embrace everything from nostalgia, 90s. I think everyone here was a child when they were in the 90s.
Yes.
And so just to bring all these little elements, so for me, it's like the comic shop, bowling alley, video store.
You remember brick and mortar stores, right?
Some fun.
I used to actually work in a video store in the late 90s, with VHS tapes and all that.
shot.
Make sure
when they existed.
always rewind, right? Yeah.
Yeah, be kind
Yep,
and
exactly.
rewind.
Yep.
So you mentioned Terminus, and we know that Terminus is set concurrently, right, with Liberty Falls, because you see the dates and the trailers.
Yes.
So you got people were putting 2 and 2 together on that. What are going to be some of the biggest differences, though, between the Terminus experience versus the Liberty Falls experience?
Yeah. So Terminus, or rather Liberty Falls, has a deceptive calm compared to like the more immediate threat you feel when you load into Terminus. Terminus is dark, it's claustrophobic immediately. So
Liberty Falls is gonna fuck with you,
the brightness
basically.
of Liberty Falls will have you feeling almost kind of safe, like maybe you could hit up Yummy Freeze.
It looks so good.
This is zombie
Don't
zone.
tempt me.
You know it's not all good. As you explore the map, you'll start to see the signs of the outbreak. You'll see the signs of a failed attempt to contain this thing.
Okay.
So it'll be everything that you expect. And what we want this to do is like set. We want it to be easy to pick up. But hard to master.
Yeah.
There's a lot for players to chew on. It's a smaller map, so again, a lot for players to chew on while they try not to be chewed upon. There you go.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to write that one down. But speaking of story, because you kind of hinted at it a little bit, it's a failed attempt at a containment, which means, we got to look at the cinematic earlier this week that's going to set up the map. And damn, there's some spooky things happening in there. We're seeing for the very first time the man himself, Edward Richtofen, since Black Ops Cold War, and he seemingly is going to get yeeted into another dimension here by the ether. What does this mean, Kevin?
Well, I think it's the cinematic, first of all, is incredible, but I don't think this is how we expected to find Richtofen, and it's a bit of a change of expectations. We're not going to give anything away right now.
Okay.
But we're really just setting the groundwork for the game in this cinematic. It's basically whatever you saw at the end there, and Richtofen.
Well, and also too, we see his family. I'm going to make some assumptions here. It seems like they were violently murdered, or there's some sort of very.
I think they just were out at the sun too long.
I hope he doesn't have those nightmares.
No sunblock on the picnic. That'll do some things to you.
Yeah. So up until now, we've really been framing him up as this villain.
Yeah.
And he's done terrible things to our crew on Terminus Island. But now we found out some terrible things have happened to him. So it's a bit more gray than you might have initially thought, right?
Yeah, we're adding some complexity.
Yeah, the best villains are always the ones that believe that they're doing the right thing. You know what I mean? There were some really sick moments in that trailer as well. So you can definitely get the vibe that
I
there
did
was.
not try to sleep
it's gonna
through
be
an
pretty
hour
wild.
of fucking
I'm excited for it.
gameplay of
about the end
dumbasses
there.
playing
I'm just gonna, I'm
multiplayer.
gonna push on a little bit.
Just for zombies to hear you
tell me no.
screaming in the background.
Was that a Maxis voice that I heard there?
I don't know. You could make some assumptions there. If you played the end of Cold War, some things happen that really kind of translate here, and you can kind of connect the points.
So is that what you would suggest players start if they want to get into the story?
While we're waiting,
Yeah.
if you want to jump into Cold War, it's a great time to go check out those main quests and
I've
get
been
to
doing
experience
it.
the story.
Yeah, I've been
Okay. All
replaying
right.
Cold War Zombies. But all right, we're headed right into Zombies gameplay here. But a few quick things for those of you watching at home. We are spoiler free today. We
That's
do not want to ruin the moment. Play it at launch. So the main quest and all the Easter eggs are actually turned off. And of course, the dedicated crew is back in round-based zombies in Black Ops 6. But since Liberty Falls happens concurrently with Terminus, dedicated crew's busy. They're trying to break out of prison, so they're not at Liberty Falls. They are. We're going to see a different set of
give us a new
characters,
dedicated
played
crew
by the folks here on that map today.
Yeah.
Give us a new dedicated crew.
Should be waiting any minute now to be jumping into the
What are you
action. But it
talking
seems
about?
like once that's
How
good
much
to go,
play is
Black
Rick
Ops
talking?
6 Zombies is live. There you have it. And we are in to the action. We're going to be sticking around with this one for a little bit, talking about what we're going to be seeing. And I mean, I'm just excited to have round-based zombies back. That is going to be really exciting. Just fun. Just kind of to see how far you can climb. Right. That's always the gimmick. You know what I mean? You want to see how far you can go on that one.
So guys, yeah, we're already at round 10. Where on the
Crank it
map
away.
are we right now?
This is the bank here, so they're inside. You can actually get up on the roof of here, too. We call this the Alamo. It's like the last holdout that they had here, Project Janus. So it's actually where you'll find the Wonder Fizz inside here. Yeah, we have Juggernaut. This is kind of the classic central point of the map, so there's a lot of good things, a lot of connections you can make between the two major sections here.
So we see we're in this mission right now, Liberty Falls. Who's your handler? What's the goal of the Liberty Falls mission?
Right, so we actually got introduced to our handler in the cinematic, John Blanchard, and he's the head of Janus Security.
Okay.
Rick Toffin told him, lock it down, try to protect Liberty Falls. As we see here, they didn't really succeed. So you enter as an outside group, and he mistakes you as part of Project Janus. So he starts to team up with you and guide you along to try to salvage the situation, see if anyone's still alive.
You can upgrade your weapon rarity and add ammo mods as separate from Pack
that
Punch.
you are a part of the group.
So you might not be.
It's a separate thing from Pack Punch now.
TBD.
Okay, all right. That is, I'm quite curious to see how that story plays out with there, but that's going to be pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have someone in the bowling alley here. This is Liberty Lanes. And there's my guy, Mr. Peaks. Little neon Mr. Peaks on the wall.
Great place to do some training there on the bowling lanes.
Oh, and we're crafting. We're at the crafting table.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so crafting's
All kinds
back.
of goodies.
You can make support, which is mostly score streaks, but a self-revive. We're actually limiting how many self-revives you can craft in a game now to 3.
So only 3 per match.
Make it a little tougher and higher rounds, less opportunities.
I
to
definitely
survive.
needed that. I needed.
Oh, here's our first abomination.
Okay.
And he's gone.
I mean, that ray gun is... You can always leave it up to the ray gun. Yeah.
Somebody, of course, they go and lock out the ray gun.
So the ray gun has a new look that we're.
Yeah, so the weapons team did an amazing job. They remodeled the weapon and gave it a huge polish pass. So, like the weapon inspect, it looks amazing. You actually see the cartridges as you reload.
There's a lot more animations when he's firing it, too. You could see it was revolving around there. So it's really neat.
I'm sure we're going to get another ray gun look as we get further into Liberty Falls. Benny Central here, round 11.
Yeah. Now, something I'm curious about, because the world looks very lived in. It's got a lot of, it seems like it has a lot of layers to it, and there's a story to be told in the map itself, right? So, what is like being in this map? Like, how does this relate to the players? Like, what are there going to be some goodies that they could find around here? Like, what do we have?
Yeah, we have an epic main quest here in this map that you'll be able to experience when it comes out. And, as part of that, we are really upping the challenge this time around. So I think people will be pleasantly surprised of what they need to do to kind of do, their challenge their skills and their puzzle solving abilities. But, we also have some really cool rewards for that as well. So we have new operator skins and actually for the first time Wonder Weapon skins as well.
Wonder Weapon skins. That is something that I think people are going to be
The ability to make your ray gun look like a different ray gun.
Yeah,
we're super excited for the day one hunt. On this map, everyone's really stoked. Working on the map, we can't wait.
Yeah, I'm not going to get a lot of work done that day. I got to be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
If you're looking for anything, I'm going to be busy.
You can definitely also see
I'm also gonna be
the
busy.
Omni movement as well playing a role in this too, right? That has to add a different layer to this because now
Let's
before
October's
you're like,
gonna
oh,
be
I gotta
big for
turn
me.
around and run, but now you can just like
It's a
slide
global
back.
system.
Yeah, you can just move away. Has that added some fun layers to the zombies experience?
I'd say definitely with PhD Flopper, you could see up on the hill there. You grab that, you run and jump down, do an awesome back dive and explode, and it's great. It's really cool. The movement makes it so fluid to get around.
You can run backwards now, but there might be zombies behind you, so it's not necessarily an advantage.
It's safe to assume there are zombies anywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I think-
actually, we have third-person mode.
Yes,
in
and we're
zombies
seeing it
now.
right here.
There you go.
Oh,
so
snap.
That's kind of a nice way, if you're able to play like this, to get a little bit more awareness behind you.
Wow, I did not
cooking.
realize that. That is actually really cool. And then you can also see just like the wild slides.
We're showing
Awesome your
off.
operator
It
is
does
too,
show,
right?
it shows off Omni movement really well.
Yeah. No, that's pretty damn awesome. So now, in terms of main quest, can we confirm here that they're like every map is going to have like a main quest at launch?
Definitely. We'll have both at the launch. Both these maps will have main quests that we're super stoked for people to play. Been putting a lot of effort in, saying tuning and balancing these things.
I'm definitely gonna have to do the Easter
It's going to be a
eggs
good
for this
challenge.
game,
We
though.
can't wait.
Should we be expecting that difficulty to be climbing up and again harder and harder?
Yeah, I think
We're always trying.
Yeah?
It's tough when the world is trying to solve a single puzzle, but it's like we always want to make sure the steps are intuitive, but hard to discover initially. It's an interesting balance, and we always give it a shot every time, and always trying to hone
challenge your skills too, right?
Of course, of course.
Yeah. Ultimately, we want more people to dive into the main quests and enjoy the narrative, discover the narrative in zombies. Anthony, what have you got for players who might be newer to zombies with Black Ops 6?
Yeah, so in BO6 we have what we're calling directed mode, which, as the name suggests, will help direct the players through the main quest. What we've done is allow the quest, or rather the rounds, to progress as the player opens up the map and completes the quest. So as they finish steps, the rounds will ramp up. It'll help keep things under control. We've given it a general
If
cap
I see
of
you
round
playing on
15, so things
directed
will
mode,
never get
I'm
too
gonna
crazy for
call
the
you a
players.
pussy.
But yeah, so
All right.
we're really excited about that.
If you need
Never
directed
really dived
mode
into
on
the
this
zombies
game, I'm gonna
experience
think you're a
before. That
pussy.
is like
All
the
right.
best way to do it, to like acclimate yourself.
You wanna
to
why?
that-
'Cause
to-
a real
to that
COD
game.
player
Yeah,
doesn't
I know.
out
I think we all know someone that has just either been intimidated or just hasn't been able to get into the main quest because of difficulty, and we're hoping that this will be a good on-ramp for them. Oh,
we're seeing a trap.
It's Etherella.
Just in.
Etherella.
Yeah.
So this is a new trap just
my
on Liberty
word.
Falls.
Yeah.
Tell us about Etherella here.
This is a life-size action figure here from a comic book, right? That actually you can fire this up, and she blasts zombies with her laser death beam eyes here. But
yeah,
you
zombies looks amazing.
because your head could get clipped too. So
I think,
be sure to
I'm
crouch.
liking
Oh,
this.
yeah,
Big guy
we
was
saw-
taking some shots there.
Yeah, Big guy was taking some collateral damage.
You don't want to hang out in the comic book on top
All
of the
these
counter there. You
comics
might
have
get
plays.
blasted during that. But there's great witty comments as part of that as well. It's really fun. And there's
fun.
another trap they might come across here as well. The Dark Ether Field Trap is around here, and that's a really cool project. Janice set those up. And actually, it'll slow down and dissolve zombies actually when they're in there. And you can kind of
we love dissolving
zombies.
and lure them, but you don't want to linger there too long either. It's going to impact you after a little bit of time. So those are really fun too.
A good
be on the
zombie.
lookout.
Yeah, a good zombie dissolving goes a long way for the soul.
Rampage.
You know?
Oh yeah, you can see some
Now,
of the gobble going inside.
I understand
as
as well, because there are a lot of new things that are going to be coming to zombies. It looks so fun.
Oh,
What?
somebody's got the jet gun.
Somebody's got the jet gun. Okay, so
Speaking of,
Punch,
jet gun.
one of the OGs. We could talk about this. Every map has its own unique wonder weapon.
Yeah.
In Black Ops 6.
Yes.
Indeed.
What are we looking at here?
This is the jet gun, right, for this map. This is a favorite returning, maybe fan favorite from Transit that we're actually boosting up here, and you're not gonna break
I
it
thought the
apart
jet
now,
gun
right?
was from
Like last
Barry.
time, you're gonna actually keep it. It just overheats.
Isn't
so
it
once you construct it,
like
you have
where
it.
it propels
So obviously
you
people
into the
haven't
air
played
and
before,
shit?
it's
Or am I
made from
thinking
a big
of the
jet
Paralyzer?
engine, so it's gonna suck in all
Is
these
that the
zombies,
weapon name
chop
I'm
them
thinking
up,
of, right?
kind
The
of spit them
Paralyzer?
out the back end of that. You can
I'll
actually
search it up
pull
later,
in,
don't matter.
salvage. stuff like power-ups. We have weapons and things like that too. If you get, so it's really fun to use that weapon, just cranking through the zombies. But you know, it also has a new specialty weapon blast that you can do and charge up, and it fires off. And
that's sick.
In case of emergency, break glass type scenario.
Yeah, for sure. Well, like I said, a lot of new things that are going to be coming to this. We just saw even things that are returning that are getting a fresh coat of paint on it. But also, I want to talk about the new perk machines as well, because there's one name in particular that I absolutely love, the Melee Macchiato. It's just too good. What is it? What can you tell us about it?
So this perk machine is new, and it is everything that is 90s. We've got grunge rock, we've got boxing, we've got coffee. So
coffee shops, what's
coffee
better?
Shops. So Melee
called a cup of Kino. Wait till you see what it costs. Yeah, nice.
You drink it, it replaces your gun butt with this lethal punch that sends zombies flying. Really fun
That's
to use.
fucking
it also,
awesome.
Ties in nicely with our dedicated melee, which is also coming to zombies. So when you bring your baseball bat and your knife in, it buffs the damage for that as well. So it's a really nice perk, especially early rounds to get a kind of a heads up.
Here's the armor buy.
Yeah,
which is new.
Yeah, so we've moved armor.
They made it
as wall
expensive.
buys instead of it used to get it. You'd have to get it from the arsenal. And so now it's such an important thing. That we thought we wanted to get that out there at the level, and it's part of the core progression, right? You're deciding, do I want to get Jug or do I want to get Tier 2 armor?
Yeah,
right?
and
that kind of thing.
And that can obviously, be your undoing ultimately, or it could be the thing that bails you out in the end, right?
Prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not just about
there's Tim the
all
Fat
of the
Man
new
on the
things
left.
coming to zombies.
Tim
because
the
we actually
Fat
have some
Man.
really awesome things returning from previous zombies experiences that have that
That's fat with a
exciting
PH.
twist on top. And one of those things that's hugely important is gobble gums.
Yeah, so we might have seen it somewhere around here, but we've got several gum machines in the world. Gobble gums are a consumable buff system that was first introduced in Black Ops 3.
Are they trying to do the Easter
They're really
egg
fun.
already?
You use them and you kind of break the rules. It gives you little really powerful abilities for a little bit of a time, or kind of progresses your growth. We made a lot of improvements this game, so you always have to earn things in zombies, so it's still important. You make your pack in the front end, but once you get in, you still have to go to these machines.
Yeah.
One's free every round.
But you can earn them just through playing, to your point.
As you play, as rounds turn, you always have a chance to earn a gum. Okay. What's new and really cool is we actually allow you to take 3 and store them on yourself, so you can actually kind of strategize or make combos and decide how to use them. It uses the score streak menu, very similar to MP. So if you're familiar with that, kind of sorting between those, you can do it here. Really excited to see how people are going to
Just feels like you guys
figure
are
these things
doing
out.
such a great job of just making sure that the person who only plays multiplayer can go over to zombies and also feel at home with some of the mechanics that kind of transfer over, which I think is really cool. Yeah, I mean,
And that's the awesome thing, especially about Omni movement, the global systems that are coming. We called out the HUD presets earlier, which you'll be able to see in zombies as well. Dedicated melee. We've got plenty of stuff.
So much of the stuff we do at the core is so buttery smooth. It's like we want to bring that over into zombies.
You're making me hungry. We're talking about coffee and butter. And maybe it's something about watching the zombies try to eat you that's
yeah, it's a little bit of that. But it's a different kind of hunger.
Yeah.
A bit more evil.
So Kevin, augments are also a huge new thing coming to zombies in Black Ops 6. And
so what's the Area 99 thing that's done on the end of the live stream? Because I do want to know what Area 99 is.
How's this going to work?
Yeah, so this is the evolution of a permanent progression system that we introduced in Cold War. This idea that the longer you play zombies, you get to power up your abilities, your field upgrades, your perks, your ammo mods, make them more powerful. What's different this time around is you're unlocking augments, and there's
Hutchins doing this all by himself. He's on round 15 and he's all by himself. Right? This motherfucker's doing it good.
The idea here is that depending on what you're trying to do in the game, whether
this
it's high
dude
round,
might be goated, okay?
Quest, right?
Yeah.
That's really going to impact how you build your
swag on a team of 4
and so
can't even do this.
You're making your Juggernaut.
This dude has 1 perk. It's the melee one, and he's kicking ass.
Maybe it is. I'm a support player.
So maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
But there's over 100 of these to unlock, and it's going to be a very lengthy journey to unlock all of them. So, yeah, just really excited to see what combos people come up with and builds.
One thing that I always loved when at the studio when you guys talk about making of Black Ops 6, sort of these set of core pillars that the game was built around. And one of those is become monster. And that's something that's interwoven across the entire game. But you folks on the Zombies team said, hey, we'll take that literally. And that seems like how we got Mutant Injection.
Yeah, it's a blast, right? So yeah, here we have it. You see, you inject yourself, and you actually can become a mangler for a limited amount of time, and you just plow through zombies and chop them up and blast them. It's great, you know. And we've been wanting to do this for a really long time, and the animators actually showed us, like, hey, check this out. Like, let's do this. Let's make this happen in this game. So we're like, yeah. So this is the first score streak that's really meant for zombies, and it's just such a blast to play.
Also, you can hear the maniacal laughter coming from the. He's like, you know?
I feel like it's like being a chopper gunner on the ground. Like you're a living chopper gunner. It's like that level of power.
I think you said yesterday too, like the mangler on mangler crime. If you use mutant injection on another, on a mangler.
Battle, it's great. And the VO that he says is great during that too. It's
incredible.
Hilarious. It's like,
Got to see that.
No, for sure. All right, well, there's other things to talk about here as well. Kevin, why don't you go ahead and tell us about the Arsenal?
Jay Broski.
Well. Like,
what Jay Broski's in this?
Yeah, so we've really streamlined the Arsenal this game.
I fucking love Jay
and
Broski.
Also kind of given it a glow up. It's,
Dude, Jay Broski, right? It's the top guy on Call of Duty, right? I fucking love that dude.
To upgrade rarity.
So put your hands up fucking around, man.
What's also really cool, though, is this guy, this time it's kind of got an AI.
He pisses off so many people, and I love it.
Voice, and it will actually.
He's like, yo, Ash, should put your hands up, boy.
You run nearby it. If your weapon's underpowered, it might be like, kind of shout at you.
Yeah, I love it when my NPCs judge me.
To get over here and upgrade, because it's really important to kind of keep up with the power band as these zombies get harder and harder.
Yeah, we just heard someone wail.
I just heard someone scream at no behind us. So
that's how you know they were in a good run.
They might have hit that death animation that we've been hoping to see.
Oh man, and this the abomination is just horrifying.
My God.
I am not looking. There's like one outside too, right? There's like some massive one. There's just so much to talk about. We're going to be talking about it. Don't worry, folks. Plenty to yap about when it comes to zombies. But we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we're talking some more Black Ops 6. See you guys on the other side.
Play like a pro on a big screen TV up to 98 inches from TCL, the official TV of Call of Duty. Share the wins. Elgato, the official streaming partner of Call of Duty. AMD, official CPU and GPU partner of Call of Duty Next. Herman Miller Gaming is happy to be the chair provider for Call of Duty Next. Today's players are sitting in Herman Miller Gaming embodied chairs. Check out which gaming chair is best for you at hermanmiller.com/gaming. Triumph, official motorcycle partner of Black Ops 6. Customize your typing. Drop, the official keycap partner of Call of Duty.
Pre-order the new half-scale DG2 Wunderwaffe replica. Bonus, all fans who grab one of these for their collection will get a gift with purchase. Exclusive gold lightning weapon camo.
Dude. I get the scan in time, bro. Whatever. I don't want it anyway.
Okay, we are all so obsessed.
What was that?
We were obsessed with Abby. That was Abby, which is our pet name for the 2-scale Mega Abomination.
Yeah, because he gave that thing a pet name. Oh my word.
Abby.
She hasn't eaten anyone yet.
Yeah, she's been very demure, very respectful.
Very cutesy, very thoughtful, but there's actually a team articulating her smoke, all of the things. She did a moment for the creators yesterday as they were coming in.
Holy crap.
She is so cool.
She has to come home with us. I love her so much.
So we've been in here, so I haven't really had an opportunity to see. And, I saw when I came in today, and I was like, oh, wow, that's big. Didn't think much about it. But when you see it moving around and stuff, That really hits home. That is utterly fascinating. And actually, as a matter of fact, you can see right there that there is a little placard. I actually have it right here.
Oh, here we go.
That's
We
right.
have officially won.
I am also a Guinness Book of World Record holder, so I'm very proud to hold this alongside my colleagues at Activision and Treyarch, because this is the largest marionette of a video game character achieved by Activision Call of Duty USA in Washington, D.C. on the 27th of August, 2024.
Abby's a star.
Congratulations,
Yeah, we're so proud of her and the team that brought her
built
here.
her at Treyarch. So thank you, Zombies team. Huge moment. Guinness World Record holder.
That's a real one. That's a real one right there. That's pretty awesome.
And there's baby Abby.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I mean, again, all horrifying, but now smaller size. So that's just great.
Extra cute.
Extra cutesy. You love to see it. All right. Well, now we're ready, obviously, to talk more about zombies, Steph. But what do we have next here? Because we got a lot of good stuff here to dive into.
Yeah, we talked about Wonder Weapons a little bit. You guys got a quick look at the Wunderwaffe. Wunderwaffe, which we have all been arguing about, which is the correct way. I think I'm siding with the internet. I'm saying
Wunderwaffe.
Just call it the DG2 because
I
just say Wunderwaffe.
But every map will have its own unique wonder weapon. We got a quick look at the Thrustodyne, but let's go back and have another look here.
The Thrustodyne.
AKA the jet gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that it's called the Thrustodyne, but in its core, it's just a giant jet engine. It's just gonna devour people.
Model 23, it's like, what were those other 22 models?
Yeah.
Makes you wonder.
It truly makes you wonder what that first version looked like,
and
the person who used it.
We saw in gameplay a little bit, but of course, we still have.
There's that blast attack. Right?
Oh yeah, the blast attack is real. We still have Old Faithful is there, so we got a quick look at the ray gun, but the ray gun has had a bit of a makeover.
Yeah,
there she is.
Oh my God, that looks beautiful.
That reload animation is so sick.
So cool.
Man.
Man, they made it look beautiful.
It spins, it rotates. You can.
You can tell, like, just
beautiful.
again, a lot of work was put into that. A lot of care was put into that. So the whole team.
Can't wait till you see the Wonder Weapon skin for it. I'm not gonna show it now, but
we saw a few skins for it as well. I think some people were running around with it.
There's Pack-a-Punch for both of them in there now, right? Which is great. The jet gun can Pack-a-Punch too, right?
Complete the main quest.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see what it looks
you'll
like.
see what that looks like.
Now you really can't talk about the Wunda weapons without mentioning the iconic Wunderwaffe, aka the DG2. And for all those Call of Duty collectors out there, we actually have something pretty dope to show you. Check this out.
Oh,
bam!
There she is.
Boom. Now, not exactly. This is obviously a smaller version of it. a little bit of half scale of it.
If I
here.
want a Wunderwaffe, I buy a life-size one.
Replica that is now available for pre-order on the.
There's
Call
people
of
on
Duty shop.
Etsy that make better ones than this.
Used the DG2 in the Liberty Falls cinematic and used it in a lot of creative ways as well. Might I add?
Reloading with a zombie's head.
Yeah, it just seemed like a thing to do in the moment, right? Very cool thing to do. But of course, this right here is going to be a perfect shelf companion for your ray gun collectible that released last year, and I want
I don't
this.
have that.
So I'm gonna take it.
Kevin said it best earlier.
I wish I had a
be
ray
like
gun,
Richtofen,
though.
keep it next to your bed. You never know what trouble is lurking.
You get like a camo with this too, right? So you also
Yes.
get something else on top of it. So guys, come on, get out
An
there.
actual camo you can use in game for buying the Wunderwaffe on the COD shop.
Yes.
Yeah, that is pretty darn cool. All right, folks. Well, with Black Ops 6 around the corner, now is the perfect time to grab this new addition to your Call of Duty collection. Of course, only available on
What is this, the
shop.callofduty.com.
fucking Home Market Network or some shit?
But that's not the
It's like,
only
today,
way
with
to
this
get your
beautiful
hands
jewelry
on one of
for
these bad boys
$2
right
million
here.
bucks.
Miles,
Who's
tell
the
us what
first
you
caller
got
on
for the
the
people
phone?
watching today. Let
Yes,
them know.
I'd like to buy this for my grandson.
Yes, you at home can have a chance to win one of 5 Black Ops 6 Zombies Wunderwaffe DG2s. All you have to do is go to X/Twitter and send a tweet with the hashtags #Cod Next, #Black Ops 6, and #Wunderwaffe Sweepstakes.
Yeah,
And
no,
you'll be
it's too
entered to win
small.
one of the
It's too
5
small. I want
half-scale
something
collectibles.
that's life
That's as
size.
good.
Yeah, I'm tweeting it
So
right
I'll
now,
go
and
to
I'm a little bit
Etsy.
lazier
Thank you
than
very
you,
much.
so so I'm just going to scan this QR code. That's going to help me pre-draft everything, and then I can just tag you and tell you how much better I am at Call of Duty Zombies.
Oh, zombies. Hey, we got to 28, though. That was pretty rocking. How about you at home, folks? Are you ready to get into the zombies action? Here, the Call of Duty's Black Ops 6
Go
Zombies.
us, Terminus Island.
Absolute shenanigans here in DC. Save us, Golden Boy.
They're having way too much fun with that elevated
That
camera.
stage is so good.
Yeah,
I am obsessed with it.
All right. Well, look, guys, and I know there was a lot to talk about here. Briefly, I did want to touch on real fast because we had talked about directed mode real quick. But just wanted, I know you guys wanted to emphasize something real fast.
Want to call it, that is actually going to be happening after the launch. So we want to make sure we have that initial window for all of our dedicated audience to go solve that main quest the old-fashioned way.
Got it.
And the idea is at the start of Season 1, directed mode will come out, and thereafter in Seasons. To open it up for more people to experience.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You want people to, feel like, they can discover what they want to discover, but at the same time be able to introduce new players to the Zombies experience because everyone should play Zombies.
Yeah,
it's freaking awesome.
At that point, too, you group up with your friends who might have done it already.
Yeah.
Bring them on, get your new friends involved.
Unique rewards.
Maybe join the hunt.
Yeah.
The next time around, once you got your feet wet.
So we saw this a little bit earlier in the show, but I am very excited to talk progression challenges coming to Zombies, which includes some incredibly mastery camos that you're seeing on screen now. Kevin.
Here's our time to shine. These zombie mastery camos are equally awesome as the MP.
Damn.
This one's Afterlife. Looks incredible, but I am really excited about Nebula. This thing, when you fire it, it actually kind of heats up in a way,
that looks cool.
and it just becomes more dynamic the longer you fire it. And it
Oh,
feels like
so
you're
good.
damn, that's actually really cool.
Weaponizing the cosmos.
I like that. That is a phrase right there. Weaponizing the cosmos for its success.
Reticle challenges and the Dark Ops challenges also coming to Zombies, plus the camo track. The camo grind is almost here. I can taste it.
Yeah.
And Prestige shared across all modes.
Classic Prestige across every mode.
And that is just really, really cool. So there's so much, just so many cool things to talk about here today. But look, if you're like me, I've been oohing and on at all the nice, juicy camos that we've been seeing here today. And I mean, again, you have so much that you can lean on here. Make sure you guys are out there, digitally pre-order Black Ops 6, or you can subscribe to select Game Pass plans and get the Reflect 115 camo pack. Of course, playable immediately in Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone. And these look really cool. I mean, just the visual is just striking in of itself there, Steph. Pretty dope.
I already have these.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and play with them.
I don't doubt it. You have probably everything.
Yeah.
Your inventory is probably wild.
I play a lot of this game, needless to say. But it's another really cool thing coming to Black Ops 6. Zombies are evolving enemies.
Yeah.
Kevin first described this to me as zombie popcorn, which is really gross. But
Changes
Anthony,
popcorn forever for me.
yeah, Anthony, tell us how these work.
Yeah, so basically we have what's the start of an evolutionary chain represented in the parasite and the vermin. And basically these things will pop out of zombies dynamically throughout an engagement.
Those
so kind of switch
fucking
it
bee
up for you.
things.
You
Yeah,
think
they're
you're
back.
clearing your-
Those bee
your
things are
horde,
back.
and all of a sudden a giant head pops off and turns into a spider and comes after you. And so you have to kind of change where you're aiming. It mixes things up, keeps it interesting, keeps it challenging. You have to look down, look up. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it really just switches things up for you.
Because if
Gets
there's one thing that we all
randomness.
needed, it's more ways for things to kill us.
Yeah,
You I mean, really, it's just more creative ways.
Okay, that actually did make me laugh. All right, sorry.
If you think these are terrifying, there's more on the way.
Just wait till the live
We
season.
got stuff for you.
Oh, man, it's just
man.
nasty.
There are more coming. And speaking of things to come, Treyarch team, we've obviously got 2 awesome maps at launch. But what can you tell us? What do you got in store for us and beyond that in the live seasons?
So what I can say is that the next map is going to be coming by the end of this year.
Oh,
and that is going to be
round-based zombies map.
Really setting the tone for how all in and round-based we are this year.
Yeah, that's quite significant.
We better get
you're
more
just
maps than
so
we
many
did last
options
time.
for ways to be able to play. That has to feel pretty good for you guys and the team to be able to deliver so much like this.
It feels amazing.
Yeah, I'm personally I think we're all just really
We're not
stoked
getting
about
Zombie Chronicles
all
2,
the
by the
maps
way. Just wanna make
that we're going to come
clear.
with. Everything just helps kind of tell the story and just pair all the maps themselves pair with the story we're trying to tell. So yeah, we're all really excited.
So excited.
Yeah.
About it.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
there we go.
This is a mutant injection, is it not?
Indeed,
yes,
it is.
Oh my word! You can see him go, oh yeah,
yeah.
It's like the Kool-Aid Man on steroids.
I like his nod of approval.
He might be. I mean, he's all the way in 21, so Ink Flasher is retreating here as we're seeing.
We're not even getting to the rounds where it gets hard yet.
Yeah, and I'm seeing, so there is like
Jesus,
a
look
time
at how many
frame that
points you can get from it.
I can't just go and live out my destructive fantasies unlimited.
coming back out
limited
now.
time.
For a limited time only. Get it while it's hot. Oh man, that is so cool. It just looks absolutely devastating. That would be such a fun way to just clear massive waves of zombies.
Yep. You want to hold on to it for the right time when you really need that, and then
Look at
pop
that
that and
Scorpion.
go for it.
Wow.
Awesome.
Oh, we got ourselves a jet gun again.
Oh, no, that's a mangler cannon.
Oh, wait, that's the mangler?
Yeah.
So if you shoot the mangler cannon off of a mangler, he has a chance to drop this thing. You can pick it up and get a couple shots, or you can go craft it as well. So it's another kind of a smaller way to get some zombies.
Spend your salvage,
Yeah.
get the mangler cannon, or find it. Maim a mangler.
All sorts of ways to kill zombies.
Oh man! Well, I tell you, it really has been awesome to see all the things that are coming to zombies. And like I said before, it really just feels like you could feel the enthusiasm. I could tell, having talked to you guys, behind the scenes stuff, how much you love this, and it just comes across, to the game that you guys have created, but also to how you guys passionately talk about it. So thank you.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
It was a pleasure being here. We're excited.
Yeah, Ground-Based Zombies is back. Thank you, Treyarch team. It's been incredible to see everyone here at Call of Duty Next playing Liberty Falls, our first ever gameplay of Liberty Falls. It's been an absolute blast
Now,
having you guys
show us
on the
what's
desk
next.
with us.
The Area 99 thing. I would love to see
Thank you so much
what
for
that
joining
is.
us here on the broadcast now.
Or what
But
you have in
folks,
store for
when
us.
we
I'm
come
assuming
back,
it's a campaign
we're going to be
thing.
diving into some live Resurgence gameplay on the brand new map. We're revealing for a new chapter of Warzone. And of course, we're going to be joined by both Treyarch and Raven here at the desk. So make sure you stay tuned. Warzone's coming up right after this, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Experience the world of Call of Duty
No, actually, I
with
think
Corsair,
I'll end it here.
the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Introducing the Call of Duty Black
Since,
Ops 6
since it's
collaboration
just going to be
for
Warzone
Movement.
from here on out. So,
Get early access
see
with
y'all
email sign up at
next time.
movement.com/.